Thanks for joining us today on Tuesday, the 22nd. An awesome day and it probably is in your neighborhood as well, especially if you're marketing, crushing it, and even applying and implementing what you know and what you've learned. You're going to be making progress. And today we have a special guest with us, John Vaughn from Tier5 Softwares, and we're just having a round robin of asking questions. You've probably seen some promotions and encouragement that there's an opportunity to get software that's way better than Infusionsoft for a CRM or managing your online marketing business for a fraction of the cost here recently with a few licenses. And so going forward with business, not just having only one egg in a basket, example, Builderall, and maybe have an extra one, but this will give you the whole marketing and management suite of tools to really, really leverage the ability of online elite marketing tools online to market Builderall, your tools, your maybe MLM products, things like that more effectively. Sorry. More effectively, making you better profits, higher retention, and engagement with your clients and prospects. So thank you for joining us, John. It's awesome to have you here. And yeah, we're gonna have questions. A few of you may have missed the beginning intro where we covered a few things. We just talked about RoboContact, one of the many softwares, and how it will help get information of people online in certain areas, cities, things like that, where you want to contact them and prospect them. And John shared how you want to not just send them maybe an offer, you want to engage in a conversation with them either over the phone, which he has softwares for, and also he does training on chatbots where you can also have chatbots and some automation in engaging dialogue with people, because that's usually where it first starts, is making a friend and having dialogue. And so, yeah, let's see. There's some stuff happening in the chat here. Let's see. John had mentioned something earlier as John was talking. He said, RoboContact had sounded like a great way to find the right audience to contact them and talk to them via voice, all through one suite of apps. Or is that all done with one program? So I'll let John answer that in just a moment. And John did. He said there's several different programs. The first one was RoboContact for just the cold outreach via website forms and emails. And let's see. Go ahead, John. Why don't you verbalize that for everybody too on the recording?
Yeah, so we have so no, it's not like one software that you just log into that software and it does everything, and that doesn't really work either, by the way. But so it is several different softwares. So we have several different softwares because each of them do specific things. Each of them are kind of down to a specific of what they do. Now, pretty much all of them through an automation process through Zapier, they all talk to each other. And also, as you can imagine, we've got 40 software engineers, 40 full-time software engineers that work here for Tier5 that if custom integrations need to happen, that's pretty easy, especially if you're in our community, you can easily see just by every day, like a live stream updates and stuff, like feature requests that come from essentially other community members that, like Greg is like, hey, add this. So I know they are several different softwares that all do kind of like a specific thing, but they can't talk to each other.
And Rod has joined the room. Hello, Rod. Thanks for joining us. Yes, you're someone that had quite a few questions on some of the Tier5 softwares, what it is, how it happens. Today, we're getting live in-person talk with partner I've been working with in Tier5, the CEO, founder and owner of Tier5, John Vaughn. And so if you have questions, definitely ask. Brian was asking a few questions about the contact software, and there's other ones as well. I think it's fantastic. One thing I think, one of the, not the only, but a very powerful software that you have is text in bulk that can be leveraged for people in this community right now in a very powerful way due to its CRM and also the way that it communicates on many different platforms, keeping the communication coherent as people transfer from, say, bot to website or to Facebook or back and forth or to a text. Can you maybe elaborate a little bit on that? Like example, some people here are say promoting Builderall. Some people are promoting their MLM. Some people are promoting other online affiliate products. So how could they take text in bulk, say today, and apply that to leverage their business right now as a Tier 5 member, as well as having that as a product in their toolkit to be able to sell? So all these products you're able to sell as a member, so you have more income streams, like John said. And I always am a proponent of that. Not have your eggs all in only one egg in the basket. It's good to have a few income streams to be diversified that way. But how could they, what's the best way that you've seen people apply it from zero to growing their business, say with text in bulk as a CRM, John?
So with text in bulk as a CRM, I think those are real specific questions that I want to say I'm not really equipped to answer, because I'm not really the marketing dude, or I'm the tech guy. But how you could essentially implement text in bulk in your business, all right? So for example, one thing that I did, all right, is I went in and I queried leads that essentially just recently registered a domain name. They just recently registered a domain, and I sent them out a text message. So I compiled a text message that essentially said, hey, I see you registered a domain. Did you know that you made the registration private and your information is public on the internet? And then I set up a little SMS bot to listen for keywords when they would respond back to me, that would automatically digest them other pieces of content to push them towards how they could privatize their domain with their provider and keep people from spamming their phone, like essentially, let's say I was doing, because I knew random people would be text messaging them because they just registered a domain and now their information's public, and I educated them about that. And it prompted 150 5-star reviews on my personal Facebook profile. It prompted, honestly, probably during the 14 days that I did it, probably about $2,700 worth of pretty simple work that was generated on just essentially having one of my engineers create shared ClickFunnels pages, because they had just registered a domain, they didn't know anything about it, and they appreciated the fact that I let them know that their information was public, and that's why they're receiving spam. So there's lead generation in the platform, but other ways that you can use it, I mean, you're gonna have a phone for your business. So to be able to actually route people and keep track and communicate with those people and schedule follow-ups. I mean, you imagine you got somebody that's like you, Greg, it's like, hey, you're talking to about something and they're interested, but they got a life, they don't have time to bite your hook yet. And they're like, hey, do that later. And now I would say most people would probably agree the biggest reason that you don't have conversions is because you don't actually follow up with people, because everybody gets overextended trying to do everything. Got families, got lives, stuff like that. So now in that system, you can schedule all those things automatically. Be like, hey, I'm supposed to email this dude, and guess what? I already got an email template that I typically email people. I just save that. You can automate so much of your time, so much of your follow-up, so much of the incoming communication. And if you don't have leads, you can essentially generate leads right through the platform. Today we just literally released an update that was requested by community members, which was just more lead generation, Yelp lead generation. I mean, you're in the digital media space, and you're going to target people who they're not properly presenting their business in social media, which is why they don't have enough reviews. So you can easily grab those leads and target them, and then start your cold outreach there. I mean, you can, if you want to go search 50 businesses and just cold call them, you could do that, and that works. I mean, in the Tier 5 community, we have expert people at marketing, and that's what they do, which is why they're so interested in our tools and software, and they're more than willing to even provide that content. They're willing to provide that content because they want to grow the community. They want to incentivize other people to actually join the community, because they get another incentive from there. Obviously, they get to make money by referrals that they refer in, to be able to get people to have access to these tools and the advanced knowledge and the strategy and skills. I mean, Hector just released a whole series of just like public cold call scripts and cold outreach scripts that can be applied to niches generically. If you don't have that and you don't want to pay a copyright writer to do it, and that's just kind of like plug and play in the software.
What he's referring, I'll show you here in 1 second, just a quick glimpse. This is just one of the many tools and features and stuff like that. And it looks like it's really tailored for bots and stuff like that, which it could be tailored for emails, doesn't matter. Either way, it's a sequence, right? But with a bot, you can have dynamic interaction instantaneous, which is really awesome. So like, you know, there's different stuff and headlines, and put your email in here, the customer's name or their business, their name and niche. There's all this different stuff about their new technology. Yeah, just all these different stuff. I'm not going to like really go through it because for sake of time, this isn't what the scope of today's meeting is, but just showing that there's a lot of amazing content and again, resources for advanced marketing shared here in Tier 5. So yeah, here's just one of the scripts that was shared. Okay, stop the sharing.
I mean, Text in Bulk has a bunch of features that are necessary. I mean, you got a website, you can use it to collect. You can collect leads from your website. You can use it to collect leads from your website, and you can get those guys on their cell phone live. Like literally, the dude can just come on your he can just come on your website and put in his phone number and then be essentially connected to you live. So I've seen people have success with it. I've seen people have success with it, and clients just hustling leads. Just essentially what they do is they run a couple ads and promote a generic concept service in an area. And what they do is they look up some dudes that provide that service. And what they do is they get the number and they promote the number of the generic service in the target area after they do the research on the providers that provide the service in the target area. And then they hustle the leads up. The leads are calling the phone, and then they're just routing the call to my software, which is then redistributing it to those leads. And then they deliver a couple leads for a week, and then call up dudes and say, hey, I've been delivering you leads. I can track that they're coming. Do you want to keep getting leads from me? Because you can pay me and I'll sell them to you. I've got dudes that do that for limo services, and they get paid a $200-300 commission whenever people book big limos in Louisville. They do it for chiropractors because the chiropractor, I mean, the lead there is really, really valuable. So that's another way I've seen people go in and use the software, is just use it to collect leads. Thank you so much. All of that functionality is right in the software, as far as I'm really taking control of a phone number. So if you're gonna have a phone for your business, it shouldn't really be your cell phone, right? You shouldn't have your cell phone out there really in public now, because that's kind of like a more coveted thing. So part of what our software does, which is really useful, is allow you to, what me as an engineer would say, encapsulate that. So you can have 5 different phone numbers, for example, and they all route to your cell phone. So essentially you're always getting the call anyways. It's right there. You can always reference it. It's recorded. You can always go back and listen to it to know what you talked about. And you can have those different numbers all over the place for channels to really focus in what people are calling you about, especially if you're somebody like Greg who wants to have multiple channels of things that you're talking about, and you don't want to look like an idiot, right? You want a heads up whenever somebody's calling to have some sense to know what they're calling about. So you got your wits about you. Know, am I prepared to answer this call? Am I not? Could this be a lead? What is it? Not only can you get all those numbers and do that smart routing, you can put smart routing on the front where people come in and they hear your pre-screening questions, and they have to go through a series of putting options to get through your pre-screening series, which is essentially your pre-qualification. So when your phone does actually ring, you know, not 100% of the time, but you know for the most part the dude's qualified and wanting to talk, and it's not going to be a waste of your time, right? Which is pretty valuable, right? Like if you can talk to less people every day, and the people that you actually talk to go through some series of steps to actually positively reinforce that they are indeed wanting to talk to you about the services you contacted them about, then yippee-doo, you got some extra time, and hopefully you make that sale. And if you can't, if you're in the community, people are there willing to help you to even with that, perfect that pitch. I'm not that sales dude, I'm the tech dude, and I got you on that. I can help you with the tech. I've already proven myself, built so many softwares for ourselves as a company, and even million-dollar companies. We build their software. I mean, that's why there's 40 engineers sitting here, because dudes are sending all their work over to me.
So John, definitely that's just smart marketing tactics and stuff to, like you said, encapsulate your phone number or keep your phone number behind a few, let's say, marketing walls. And so when you mentioned 5 phone numbers, an idea and tactic that I've used up to today is, I mean, I could grab my list. I've got a few Google phone numbers because they're free, and I have them call forwarded to my phone. And there's some of that, not really tracking, but you have messages and calls and different stuff. You have a little bit of history, but they don't get your real phone number, and you can use a different phone number for a different campaign, just at least to find out the response rate. So in your text and bulk, can you assign any amount or number of phone numbers that you want as proxy phone numbers, keeping your phone number behind them?
Yeah, sure. So that's essentially what the whole platform does. Whenever you communicate from the phone number, it's behind, I mean, it is your phone number, but it's a VoIP number. It's a VoIP SIP. So it's a online number. So it is, you can put your phone number behind it where it forwards to that. On the call aspect, all right? You can also forward the text messages, but you're not going to be able to sit from your actual cell phone and make calls out and make text messages from your actual cell phone. You can, but you're not going to do that through your normal way to send a text message. You're going to do it right through our little web app, and that's going to go through your phone number.
Let's go through a few questions we have here in the chat. I'm going to mention, John, if you want to go through a few of the messages in the chat there, starting from John Davin about knowing more about the community on down. I'm going to mention a little bit of this to the group here because we've been talking about some things. And this is perfect for smart masterminding and marketing application right here with a software, okay? So while John reads those questions, I'm going to just mention being able to have...
Just give me 30 seconds. John's going to go pee, and then I'll read those questions.
Sure, sounds good. So guys, being able to do what he mentioned and track the leads as an agency, that's exactly what James and I are building on the side. Like, it's really on the side because our focus is you guys. Like, seriously. We'd be done already if it wasn't like focusing and trying to put things together and what's happening every Tuesday, Thursday, and what can we put together and help train you guys to, you know, use the funnels, implement them, hook up your mailing bosses, your email mailing list, get more advanced from novice to at least advanced, not expert. Like, you don't need to be an expert to make a ton of money. You really don't. So, but you want to get something handled well and get comfortable with the tool and what it has, right? I think we all agree there. And so we've got a really good grasp of familiarity as a group with Builderall at this point in this level. And if there's anyone new here that doesn't, we can get you caught up to speed. So please don't feel like you're left behind. That's not the point, because there's new ambassadors that just came on. We'll get you up to speed. Get on a call with me or James. We'll set up a time to help you. But so if you want to make an agency, you have Builderall is an amazing tool. You can do it with lead pages. I mean, people are doing it with WordPress. They're doing it with everything. And what they're doing is they're ranking and SEOing pages, okay? And we all know how fast, well, maybe we all don't know, but I'm telling you, you can rank a page really fast with the SEO tool in Builderall. Pick an industry in a certain town or city, and then you're going to get hits and leads and traffic. And like John said, limousine, that's a great industry. There's tons of them, and they pay a lot of money, and it's big. So you can pick limousines, tow trucks, dentists, whatever, and you get traffic. Now here's a question we talked about, and I think Emily mentioned that before. What do you do with the traffic when you get it, and what do you do with it? Well, you could give it to somebody for free, absolutely, but then how do you keep track of it? So the idea is you rank a site, you collect traffic as a marketer. You're the person online that knows what they're doing, and you have the tool. Just like John, he's not a marketer, but he knows how to build the tools that we need. He's doing his job. If you do your job as a marketer with the tool, Google's automatically going to rank the product you made, and they're going to funnel people into it. And people are going to start phoning. People are going to start filling in the opt-in forms and sending emails to someone. So you've made a page. You don't own a limo company. So you send it to a limo company. And pick a limo company that's buried page 3, page 4 in Google. And they're going to be super happy when they get super busy. And then the deal is you say to them, hey, that's worth money. When do I get paid? Well, so you don't have to argue about your validity of what you produced. What John has made is a very sticky tracking system that can prove every single contact that you have sent to that person. And they obviously know who they've billed out, because they're going to have, oh, I'm billing this person at $300 an hour for this limo for minimum 6 hours on this date and da-da-da-da-da. And you can say, here's my list. And go, out of the 10 people you got this in the last 2 days, how many of these people did you sign up and collect a check from? You're welcome. That was pro bono. Now, if you like our services, and we did it first, and they're going to be super happy, they're going to feel like they want to reciprocate, you just say, this is how much I charge. Let's work on a commission base. And you enter a dialogue, and you have their undivided attention. But if you go in there and you don't, and you could do everything I just said with Builderall, but you can't hook up the tracking, then how can you validate which customers you sent them? You don't have control of the flow, right? You need to control the flow and the people. And so that's how you get into an elite thing with marketing and selling traffic. If you want to be a traffic seller, you have to be able to control the traffic. And John's service does that. And there's other industries that will easily pay you between $500 to $2,000 a month. Every single last one of you here, by the end of next month, you could easily land a contract between $200 to $2,000 or multiple, and have ranked one site with one industry and be selling traffic in less than 30 days with his software. Just one idea to make money. So everyone here wants to make money. So do I, and I am. And I'm telling you that affiliate products make money, but they take long term to build up thousands of dollars a month of recurring. But if you want someone else to pay you recurring money as a business, this is the best and fastest way to do it. And you guys have an agency tool right here, and John has all the tracking tools and ways to grow that and scale it, and a CRM. It's a no-brainer. So anyways, I hope I explained that good enough for everyone here and did it justice, John.
Yeah, I don't know honestly, I don't know about that. I mean, I know enough to be dangerous about marketing because I'm in charge of doing all the sales and marketing for my software company. And that's easy for me because I'm selling software and I'm like a genius at software. So other than that, I can't really advise you on marketing because
no worries.
I'm not that, so.
I'll keep putting you on that spot a little bit.
Ask you guys, man. Like I can manage it. Especially from a high level. It's like really simple. But yeah, you're right. I mean, that's what I've seen so many people do that with digital agencies. It's just essentially go in, be a lead hustler. I mean, you approach that limo, dude. Trust me, if you've already, it doesn't take a lot of street smarts to go in and figure out, hey, someone's looking for limos and set everything up and get one or two people that have expressed interest. Yeah, I want to fucking rent a limo, or I want to rent a limo and I want to get prices about that. And then have that dude, because now whenever you go to the other guy and be like, hey, could you take on more clients? Like, I just wanted to see how you're doing, how your business is doing. If you're able to take on new clients, because I got people that ask me for stuff all the time, and I got a couple people asking me for a limo, and I seen that you rent limos, and I wanted to see if I could send them your way. And he'll most likely every dude's gonna be like, yeah, sure, please send them to me. And then you just do that, and then you follow up with them the next week, and you're like, hey, remember those dudes? Did they book? Because I got a couple other dudes, and I'm totally cool with keep giving these dudes to you. And you give me a little referral for the booking. If not, I'll send them to another dude and hopefully he will. It works. It really, really works.
Now, when you land your very first $500 a month client or $2,000 a month client by building one 2-page site, 2 pages. Seriously, how hard is that going to be? Not hard. And then you hook up this software to track the traffic. Okay, because that's not gonna be that hard. A small learning curve on one new piece of software, and you get on a phone and you've landed that. It's done. You've got a paycheck, you got a bank account, and you got $500 a month or $2,000 a month or a couple of those, because all you do is copy the site and go from city to city to city. That's all you do. So you spend time, you get, if you did one and it's in Kansas, do one in Arkansas, do one in Philadelphia, like, you get the idea. You just copy and paste those sites and rank them until you're sick of making money. So if you guys are sick of making money, you might be done sooner than I am. But anyways, you end up marketing that. And when you get your first one, do a YouTube live and say, look at the money I made and look at the tools I just used. Builderall, Tier5, whatever. And people are going to go, I want that money. But you're going to tell them how. All these big gurus that charge thousands of dollars, they just talk about it and mindset, but they're not showing the tools that they use on how to do it. And I said, most of them are using, like Frank Kern was using Infusionsoft. He's using something else now, or maybe Infusionsoft too on some of his older stuff, but he's switching platforms. But he's paying the $500 a month for that. And you guys are getting all this and better stuff for $97 a month, grabbing this. And it's going to be awesome because there's no other way that you're going to be able to do this. And so I've been trying to lead you guys into a way that you can leverage what you already have, make some serious money in a hurry, and use that leverage to help build more reputation and rapport with your affiliate products that will gain you residual income. Does that make sense? Because people, when you're making money with a tool, they're going to want that tool because they want to make the money that you're making. So now you have business owners that are buying this because of your results. You don't have to wait a year to have 100 people under you going, I'm making this much after a year. You can, in 30 days, make a 2-page website, rank it, sell the traffic, show the results, and now you're making money, and it's growing fast. So if you want to ever a kickstart in the proverbial money butt, this is a great way to do it. So I think it's awesome. So now there's a few questions here. I think John went through it, and he's probably answering. You want to take up some of those questions that are in there? Most of them are directed at you, John.
Yeah. So you wanted me to start with John. So John, I love your name. I love your name, by the way. I know it's like statistically, it's like one of the 10 most successful male names. But you asked, you'd like to know more about the community and what community is sharing that. Greg, if you wanted, you could like share the screen and show the community if you want. The community is essentially the Tier 5 community. Essentially.
Let's have everyone's cameras on. Sorry, John. Let's have, for just rapport and face-to-face with John, and he came in here today. Let's put our best faces, or what we have for faces, in. If it's something, I'll mess my hair up, whatever. If someone's like got it out, I don't care. But let's just, let's share our cameras and be lively and chipper, and so it's good. Be a good guest and host for our guest of honor here today.
Well, I see a lot of faces. I see a lot of faces already. But the Tier 5 community, essentially what it is it's an exclusive community for people who are essentially wanting to grow themselves and grow their incomes and achieve their financial growth, and essentially open up multiple sources of income by leveraging our software project, our software products, by leveraging other members and strategies that other members have, by leveraging trainings on different technologies that can be implemented right now, and by taking advantage of our reseller platform and our affiliate platform. So essentially the Tier 5 community is an exclusive entry into Tier 5, and the ultimate goal of the community is to build a community of people who are trained and are able to follow their own dreams and ambitions and make their own money passively as they do that through different tools and different services that they're able to offer. And the community's goal would be to essentially cover the operating cost of Tier 5 so that we can just build more custom software products that our community can go in and allow us to make even additional profits and share the profits of the selling of the software, which is the reseller model and the affiliate platform. So you get access to our software, you get access to the community, you get access to the exclusive rights to sell our software, because we don't sell it to the general public anymore, because we're giving it to the community as a tool for them to make additional revenues. Because the public, trust me, before I started this community, which was a little bit over a month ago, some of the same softwares Greg has talked about already, like RoboContact, we were selling that as a we were selling that as a company for $297 a month and had and still have users on that revenue model that are paying $297 a month just to use that software, and they would pay more. Like if literally I were to go into those dudes and be like, hey, it's going to cost more, they would be like, okay, because they know what they're doing, they know how to use the software, and it generates some leads. Like they're generating leads that they're dishing off to people and selling the ones that they can't actually convert their high ticket items on. So they're generating leads, they're converting them on high ticket items. The one that they're not actually converting, they're dishing off to other people for a fee to try to get those other people to convert those guys. So that's what the Tier 5 community is. Essentially, it's an exclusive access into Tier 5, into the use of all of our softwares, both current and future, the ability to resell our software, is be an affiliate, make passive income just by referring people to the group, knowledge share in the community of people who are there to support you and want to help you achieve your goals, that can strategize with you. And if you're facing an issue, you can vocalize it, and you'll see that you'll have lots of support in the community that will go in and actually give you ideals or help push and prod you. So that's the Tier 5 community. So I think that kind of answers and encapsulates that. There's a lot more information that you can get, obviously, about that community from inside the community itself. If you look at the community information, I'm trying to find my chat that kind of just disappeared here. What does Link Wizard actually capable of, is what you asked, Brian. I think you're saying what can Link Wizard actually do? So right now, what Link Wizard can actually do is allow you to put in a long URL and shorten that URL, customize the slug of that URL, insert your Facebook tracking pixel, insert your Google Analytics tag, go in and tag the URL so that you can manage it and you can find it easily in the future. Go in and add a description of the URL so that you can remember what it's about, what you're using it for, where you're actually using it. Go in and set the preview, the share preview, like the OG graph data that you're going to see previewed in an email or on Facebook, wherever you're sharing the link at. Go in and customize that and set that. Go in and set an expiration date and set what happens whenever the link expires. Those are all the things that it does currently right now, and over the course of the next 2 weeks, they're already in beta that are really being developed, and we have, as you can understand, in a software company, we have exclusive little beta people that are making sure stuff works before we let everybody else use it, so that it doesn't create an overflow of customer service requests and people saying, hey, what about this? This doesn't work. It gives us time to make sure people are going to understand it. We've got training on it, and that it will actually work, and it's not going to just raise a bunch of support issues, which is a waste of time from my perspective. So, and those features are essentially, like tomorrow, we're releasing something in a very limited beta for another live video. It's called a round robin link, which means you can have a link that if you're a group of affiliates promoting something in a collaborative effort to an audience, that you can put in, let's say, all 4 people. Let's say if me and Greg were doing it and we were together hosting a little event to try to get people to buy in our thing. I could put Greg's link there, I could put my link there, come up with one short link, we could share that in the description, and as people clicked it, it would round robin between going to his link and then going to my link and back to mine, so that we can equally distribute the efforts that we're collaborating together. So, and we've got a lot of other updates planned that will essentially give you very, very smart links that are already in beta, including creating schedules, like on different days of the week, where does the link go? On holidays, where does the link go? To setting limits on how many people can click it, password protecting it, getting reports when there's already analytics in it. So it does a lot of stuff. It does a lot of stuff. It's a URL management platform that's intended to allow you to manage all your URLs and make them smart. Like, for example, you got a link that's going to something, right? And you're going to post that probably 5, 6, 7 different places all over the internet. And at some point in time, somebody may find that content, but what you wanted to express there, the destination, the website's changed, or you're no longer like that company and want to work with them because they changed their affiliate structure. So you want to work with somebody else, but you don't want to go all over the internet and replace the links, and probably you don't even remember where you put them. So you just go on our platform, you update it, and then boom, all over the web, it's updated. So it's a URL management platform that allows you to manage the links that you're going to share over the internet in a really smart way.
Emily says this is brilliant about the links. And she goes, wow, That's awesome. It is totally brilliant and a total time saver. Can you imagine that you're trying to, I mean, as marketers, seriously, we're internet marketers. We are to leave our mark and our product and services that will help and benefit others all over the worldwide internet web. If you're not, we're not doing our job properly. You're supposed to be putting these links everywhere. And now if you have to change something, imagine the time to do that. You know, that's why there's so many dead links. I mean, who's ever run into a dead link? Yeah, I have. I'm sure you guys have too. And now that can be a thing of the past. And imagine the time savings of that. Just to go into, I call it, John, I'm sorry, I mean, I don't want to take any name away, but what I call it is the CRM of link management. Your own link CRM manager. And so you can go in there and have everything set up like that. It's a dream in a sense. So it's totally
well, think about it. A feature in beta right now that's going to be released really. And if you guys were, some of you guys I know, I think maybe not. I know, James, I've seen you ask to join, but I don't think you're in there. If you're in the community, you see all the updates. So whenever I tell you that, hey, things are coming, you can know that they're coming because literally you can watch that in real time. I stream it in real time. Most of my life in running a software firm, I stream mostly in real time in the group. We got a link in beta right now. Like, take this scenario right now. Emily's saying, hey, how does this work over here in a different country? And there's people from all different countries here. Imagine as an affiliate marketer, I'm trying to get you to sign up for Bitcoin because there's all sorts of rage about cryptocurrencies, right? And I know that wherever you're going to buy cryptocurrency is really dependent on where you live at in the world. So I got to have an affiliate site for each different market in each different country, right? I don't want to go in and have 8 different links in my post. I got one link, and whenever you click the link, I see, hey, what country are you in? And based on that country, I send you to the right link. And it's just one link, you're there, and it just works. So you don't have to go in and everybody, like, you guys have a question, everybody, I'm just like, click the link, click the link. Well, what if I'm over here? Click the link. What if I'm over here? Hey, click the link. Guess what? You don't want certain dudes to even be able to see your content. You just go into the country and say, these dudes, no, they can't go to my link. They click the link, and it's like, oops, sorry, you're not allowed to be here. Sorry.
Awesome. Who here, I mean, just to give you an idea, I'm sure you've all seen this. I mean, I don't think there's anyone here that doesn't watch or hasn't watched YouTube. And who hasn't watched YouTube where at the bottom of the page, there is like, you know, here's some product links. And depending what country you're in, you'll see predominantly people doing, say, Amazon or eBay or whatever, some type of product that's a link from the US, right? Then that's predominant. But how many have seen one that has the same product? Here's, say, GoPro, okay? GoPro US link. GoPro Canada link. GoPro UK link. And then say he wants to promote 5 products and he's only showing 3 countries for your convenience. That's 15 links plus extra text. I mean, he's writing a manual. So what John is saying, you could promote 1 link for GoPro, and every single country in the world that you have an account for, it automatically redirects without even a second thought, without anything behind the scenes. And it's neat, done, instant, and professional. And you can change that link dynamically a day, a week, a month, a year later, and never have to revisit all your pages. You can put that link in your Facebook ad, run your Facebook ad, and after your Facebook ad gets approved and they're like, yeah, that's legit, then you can go in and then you can be like, actually, when you click the link, go to this other place. It's awesome. Now, Russ has a question. Russ, you want me to read out your question or would you like to? Okay. Can you set the phone call to leave a voicemail without the phone ringing?
No, that's not a feature that we do in our software, and it's technically not a possible feature. So those things aren't actually possible. So what happens and what people are calling a ringless voicemail is you guys get a call from number A, and number A calls you really fast and makes a missed call. And as that happens, my script goes in the background and calls from number B, which your line is temporarily busy, so it gets routed direct to voicemail. So there is one other way to do it, and that you have to know the actual voicemail codes, which is something that is scrambled on a switch. So it's kind of like a really spammy thing. So no, it doesn't actually do that. That's really highly illegal. But no, it doesn't do that. It would technically, if you call members and send out a pre-recorded audio, if they don't pick up and their phone goes to voicemail, it would drop the voicemail on their voicemail. That it would do, but it doesn't do actual ringless voicemail. No.
Emily said here, I'm going to mention something too, and then Emily has a question here that hasn't been brought up yet. Is besides just the softwares, John, which are incredible. So I'm not setting them aside, but I'm saying on top of the softwares, which are incredible, what are some of the things that the members that are already members here and those that are considering becoming members with Tier 5 for this unbelievably low price, what else do they have access to? You mentioned the community. I'm thinking you, developers, different stuff like that. If you want to just elaborate in a nutshell some of those other amazing features that no one else is going to have access to now or forever.
Sure. So there's the software. So leave that. Trainings, I have a bunch of bot trainings that you guys have access to that essentially allow you to go from noob to ninja and how to actually build chat bots and how to go out and get chat bot clients even if you don't know what you're doing. So you get that type of training. You do get access to discounted software development services. You can sell the same services that I sell for upwards of $180 an hour, and you can buy those things at $15 an hour. So you can go in and actually purchase software development services, professional software development services, engineering like we do for really high-end companies, and you're able to offer that either under your own brand or as an affiliate of Tier 5, is essentially getting a client and then making a client introduction and essentially doing a referral of this dude needs a custom software project and needs some software built or an application built, and refer that client to us. You have access to the affiliate platform and the reseller platform. So essentially the affiliate platform means that you can refer other group members to come into the group and join the group, and you get paid a residual payment on that. You also get paid on the people that are referred under your direct referrals. So you get access to the reseller platform, which means that you can go in and purchase Tier 5 softwares, user accounts to Tier 5 softwares at a really extremely low price. At a really extremely low price compared to what we have historically sold them for before we created the community to the general public. Now we've stopped selling our own software to the general public and made it an exclusive thing that can only be purchased through our community members so that you guys can actually resell those as another stream of income. You get access to lots of people in the community that are very supportive and very helpful to help you use the software, implement the software, strategize the software. So coming in from the ground up, you get to be part of a team that is going to be there to work with you and help you and support you, make sure you're actually on track and you're able to find your own motivation and at least make some progress towards your goals that you actually want to get at, and legitimately be trying to be there to help you, because we're individuals that are smart enough to realize that if we actually work together, we can conquer the world. You know, if we actually work together, we can all achieve what we want to do if we actually work together as an organizational unit. So you get to be access, if I could just be blunt and transparent about it, you get access to be part of something that's never been done before, which is essentially some person that's worked their butt off for the last 2.5 years and built up essentially a mini little empire. You know, I've got 40 people that literally work for me and do, we've got clients, you know, they do our client work and stuff. You get to be part of a community that owns a company where you guys are essentially able to identify things, you know, identify needs in business and in your network that, you know, a software that we're capable of building can provide a solution to, and then we go and build it out and give you guys the exclusive opportunity and ability to go in and sell that and have an exclusive software that you can't just go get this from anywhere. You can only get it through you guys. So all of that stuff you get every day. There's new stuff being added in. There's new content that's being made available to you guys to help you in your journey. So, and that's what most people really tell me, that I've personally, so many people I've talked to that have joined the group, that I'm helping in whatever way I can. And so many people, that's really how they look at it, is the software is really just a bonus. I mean, the software's, the ability to make money, that's all really just a bonus. The real value is the fact that you have a team, you have like-minded people who have a mindset and a goal to want to help each other, because we understand that helping each other will help us as a collective unit. So I would say that's really the biggest value that's there, is what I would say. The softwares definitely are a value, because I know that because I've been selling them. I've built them, and I've been selling them to the general public before starting the community. You definitely have a great opportunity, which is from the ground up. So I built this company. I started this company 2.5 years ago because I wanted to do my own thing, just like you guys. I wanted to start on my actual journey, and now I'm to the point where I want to actually open it up, because honestly, I don't like client work so much, because it's real short term for us from the grand perspective of things. To work for a client and build a software for that client that client owns and is going to get all the future monetary value from, it's not really great for the long term. So you guys get to be part of the whole sales and marketing distribution of a huge back end. I mean, you guys could instantly, literally, what power do you have? Imagine that the power you have tomorrow, you can go literally sit down and talk to a client and pitch a client something, where now you got me, who's probably, not to toot my own horn again, probably one of the smartest dudes you ever met before, that can sit by your side with your client and have a team of 40 people that are engineers that can help you to show legitimacy that, yeah, you can do this. You have all sorts of demo softwares to say, yep, we built this, we built this, we built this, we built this. We can build your thing as well. So limitless opportunity, especially from the ground up. It's only going to be a limit, because I know what my goal is, and I know what it costs me to run my company. It's not near as much as most people would think. And as soon as that goal is actually reached in the community, no more community members are going to be allowed in. And those core people that have really supported us and helped us go, I mean, we're already a profitable company, but we're not doing what I'm passionate about, because we're building software for other people. Now, we've built some of our own softwares that are great. Everybody loves them, and I guarantee you, I give you groups right now, and if you say, hey, you've got licenses to this software and you'll sell them, you'll have people that say, hey, I want that. Everybody's talking about that. I want that. And we want to keep building those, because that is, everybody wants residual income, right? Everybody wants passive monthly income, where you do work right now, and then for the rest of your life you do no work, because like the little seed that you planted a long time ago, it keeps bearing fruit. And that is the SaaS model. Before, with affiliate marketing, right? Like I remember from my dad, when I was little, and my dad was like all into Melaleuca and all into going out and buying some products and then selling that product, making some commission on selling the product, and then hustling and trying to find somebody else who will go in and buy the product and sell the product to other people. And that worked, but you saw that kind of got old, because it's like you have an inventory of a product that you have to sit in warehouse, and you have to try to redistribute, and things get saturated. What is that new MLL, and what is that new multi-level? It's SaaS. That is the new residual. That's its technology, and it's going to take over all physical products. And you have, honestly, the opportunity to be part of something that most people don't have, a very, very competitive company. Trust me when I tell you, other software companies, they can't compete with ours for the most part. There are some that can, and those ones, they have names on them like Google and Apple that can really actually compete with what we can do financially. What's up, Greg?
Quick question. You mentioned, I mean, it's going back a little bit there, but you mentioned something very interesting, and then I'm going to bring up something that's probably really important and close to a lot of people's hearts here in marketing and making money at where they're at and where they kind of see themselves with their capabilities as well. So I'm going to address that to you, for all of you, in just a moment. You mentioned you could say sell the software designing service at $15 an hour, and we could mark it up to 180 or whatever it is, and sub that out. Now, what's turnaround availability hours per month that's available, that you conceive of, that's running right now, as well as if we're selling that to a company and we're marking that up, the first thing the company's going to say, like, say I go and I find, say, Coca-Cola, example, whatever, Coca-Cola, they want a new software that's going to do something really cool online for their product, and it's different. No one else has done it yet in the pop spectrum. Okay. And they go, oh, that's great. I run into them, get the contract, talk to you, and they're going to say, the first thing they say is, we want to make sure it's exclusive, and they're going to say, Greg, we don't want you to use this product or resell to anybody else. So what can we answer to other people about stuff that we solicit and get clients to come and build? What can we tell them when they say, is there anyone else who could be using that product?
You could essentially tell them no if that's the contractual agreement. So if that's the contractual agreement, then obviously you can definitely say no. No one else will be using that product.
Okay, so at that price point, you're giving just the inside group, they would be able to sign NDAs and non-disclosures and stuff like that to their clients or themselves or whatever. And so the product would be proprietarily either theirs or their clients, and they'd be the middleman.
Essentially the product would essentially most likely be their clients. Yes. So that is correct. If they were savvy enough, and hopefully the ones that I really want on my team are the savvy enough ones. If it wasn't a constraint of their client, it's definitely a constraint of ours. So, which would mean that yes, they would be proprietary theirs. It could be proprietary theirs.
Okay. And if some of the people here want, I mean, I've had some people when they heard about that, they were asking me, could they do this or could they do that as well?
They could do that. You could go in, but that stuff like that, Greg, those are obviously, could everybody in here do that right now? Yes, sure. But would we want everybody to do that? No, I really don't want to do that. To be honest and transparent, I really don't want anybody coming and actually really selling those software services unless they're really to high-end clients, because that for tier 5, ultimately, that's not the best route for us. The best route for us is for me to take the 4,000 hours worth of software development that I turn out of my company every single month and consume that all on our own software products, and then let you guys go in and sell it, because then within no amount of time right now, we'll take over the software market with that amount of tools that we're able to actually offer and the amount of channels that we can pull somebody in. That's the better goal.
Okay. All right. The other thing, Dawn just joined us. Glad you could join us, Dawn, and you're at least getting in now. Pretty exciting times talking about Tier 5 software in the platform with the CEO and founder, John Vaughn, who's in the room with us now, just answering questions, explaining a lot of things for each of us here that have gotten on board or some that are learning and considering getting on board. So thanks for joining us. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Just speak up, unmute your mic and talk, or throw it in the chat box as well. We'll do our best to get that. And now, one thing I was mentioning is not everybody here in the boss team or out there in the world is that adept at, say, getting on camera, being charismatic, showing their face out there, becoming an influencer, and promoting that way. So a lot of people have a hard time with that. It's not their personality, it's not their character, and so they're struggling with how do I make a ton of money with Builderall, or any of your affiliate marketing products for that matter, if you're not out there, just meeting and making waves with lots of people. Example: some people are just crushing it with Builderall because they're really good and they have a network already of people that know, like, and trust them. They've been influencers in a certain market, and Builderall or whatever translates into that really, really well. Okay? So they just go, here we go, this fits. And there's other people that have started Builderall a number of months ago, and they're on our team, and they went out there and they've created a buzz, and they're out there all the time creating video content, like virtually every day, and they're getting thousands of followers. So out of thousands of followers that are depending on them, they're selling the product, right? Now, a lot of you go, that's just too much for me. Okay, cool. To be honest, it's almost too much for me. You're going, no way, not for you. I go, well, yeah, because I know there's some shorter ways to make some quick money. Is you can use the tools, and with what John Vaughn here has made with Tier 5, and you don't have to go and make 100 videos and do this and create all kinds of Facebook groups and all that kind of stuff. There's 2.2 billion businesses out there, and I bet you don't even want to count how many are in your town around you in a 60-mile radius that you can rank a 1-2 page site. Seriously, I'm not kidding. you want to make money with Builderall, and you want to put money in your pocket at the end of the day, you can sit behind your computer if you want, no webcam, and you can rank a 2-page site. Get it up there, hook up the CRM software from Tier5 to track all the single customers and people that go through the opt-in form or the phone call through that 2-page site, and you sell it to a company that's hurting for traffic that will give you money. And Don just got in here and said, you know, he's wondering what that all is about. So I'm just saying that you can funnel traffic with Builderall or any website builder, but you can't keep track of the traffic. With John Vaughn stuff, you can keep track of every phone call, every text message, every email, every chat bot, period, comma, colon, doesn't matter. You can keep track of it all. And so you know what traffic you're sending to a client at the end of the day. You make a phone call to someone that's on 3rd or 4th page on Google, and you're making money. And I said, you can make, this is where I want to take everybody, seriously. Because after that, you have results. You can do whatever you want with results because people pay money and they follow results. I think we're all across the board in agreement with that. So you can say, hey, you don't have to necessarily be making $1,000 a month or $2,000 or $3,000 a month with Builderall to show results that Builderall works. Rank one site, sell the traffic, get paid $500 a month to a company that wants the traffic that you just got for them because they don't know how. And then you show, I made $500 a month every single month in what, 2 weeks or 3 weeks with Builderall. Done. Then you make a commission and people are doing that. Copy and make another site in your spare time. Make some more money. Make it $1,000. Rinse and repeat. And so this is the fastest way for me to help you guys make money. So if you guys want to take action and do this and want to make money in your pocket and you don't want to do all the fancy stuff and build up a huge following and that's a lot of work and it's rewarding, it's cool, some people love it. I'm not saying don't do that. Do both if you can, but if you don't want to, you don't have to, okay? So if you're not gonna, you got to find a way to do it, and this is the quickest way for me to help you guys make a ton of money. And I hope that makes sense for you. And that's what John's in here is he was mentioning that same thing. He goes, he's not a marketer, but he knows this is what some people do. I've been mentioning this for a number of months already. And so today is the day, and here's the opportunity to get in cheaper than you ever could have imagined. And I even could ever have imagined. That's why I was talking about Infusionsoft before, until I realized the powers of the CRM and the partnership that I had with John and the availability. And it's like, okay, this is a no-brainer, total no-brainer. And then John did something completely like I never would have imagined, opened up this opportunity one day. He says, Greg, like, here you go. You're being a partner. It's $200 for anyone that come in the group. It's $100, $97 through you, or you can get in and there's only so many people and they get access to all these softwares and to use them. Just amazing. So another question, John, that was in the group that was asked is Emily was asking how and where are we going to get our ID link for reselling Tier 5 for people that have already bought, and how much would it cost for the next people to join this group with all included?
So the affiliate links you get from the Tier 5 chatbot, so you just register to be an affiliate inside the Tier 5 chatbot. So you just message Tier 5 essentially, or you ask an affiliate to give you an affiliate link and refer you to the Tier 5 chatbot. All your affiliate links you'll get inside the chatbot. What it costs to join the group is $97 a month. You do get an affiliate commission on that for anybody that you actually refer and anybody that they refer. So right now it's $97 a month. We have the listed value. We have the listed value as the retail value of the software, which is $597, which is what we have historically proven that we can sell for and charge for units of the actual software. So it's $97 to join the group. How long is that going to last? I can't really say how long that is going to last. So we do have a group goal. We do have a group goal that we're trying to actually realize in order to be able to really come together as a community and essentially be a community that just kicks out software products over and over and over and over again. I can click out four or five click funnels a year. Really, is what we can build here with the resources we have right now.
Okay, perfect. Let's see.
So the affiliate links are in the chat bot.
Pardon me?
The affiliate links are in the chat bot. The Tier 5 chat bot will give you the affiliate links.
Okay, just for a quick demo for all of us, so you don't have multiple questions. Can I volunteer myself, John, to go through this right now and say, give Emily through my chat bot or link or something, and we can show everybody, and then they would know as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share a Facebook screen, and then just step by step here, the quickest, shortest way to get people their links so people here can share with their groups. That's the whole point, is I've been helping people here and training them to get their groups and have their influence and get that started. So here I am in Facebook, and I just got to say one thing. I just gonna mute my mic really fast. One sec.
This is Greg's affiliate link, by the way. That's Greg's affiliate link. If you click that, what you'll see happen on his screen is after you click that, he'll get a nice little message from the Tier 5 chatbot that will say, congratulations, somebody just clicked your link.
All right. Sorry, I missed that, John. What was a few moving parts that are all happening and with the team here? So
I just put your link in. I just put your affiliate link in. You can verify it if you want, Greg, but you know you can trust me, buddy. I'll put your affiliate link in.
Okay, where is it? Show me. I'll walk me through the steps. Sorry. We got it right.
So just you go to Tier 5, or just click on Messenger and search Tier 5 in your Messenger.
This is so everyone knows the group right here. So Tier 5, a community-owned software development firm. This is what you're looking for to join. Okay. And click that. You'll see it, and that's the logo right there. All right. You can ask to join or go through the questionnaire. I'm already joined, so I can't go through that process. So I'm here. And
so just a disclaimer: when you ask to join the group, we ask you to fill out an intake form, and we will not allow you into the group unless you go in and fill out the intake form, because it's really, really necessary for us to collect some initial information so that we can put ourselves in a position to make sure that we're successful in our interaction with you, and we can help you be successful, and we know how we can work together to make sure that you're successful in your endeavors. So you need to fill out that form.
Okay. Now the affiliate link example, I don't know if you see the cap.
Just go in your Messenger. Just go down to your little Messenger, Greg, like down to your little search area, and search the one at the bottom right in that little search area, and type in Tier 5 there. And then just type link. I think you can just type link in there, or affiliate link.
Link?
Yeah, that should work.
Oh, I'm going to mention something that I didn't know before. Everyone that had bought, they got it for $97 a month, but initially the bot is showing a preference of $197 a month.
That's just been changed to $597, by the way. So that's just been changed to $597. It's being updated in the chatbot.
So if someone just tries to get in and buy what you are being offered now, it's $597 through the group chatbot.
Yeah, it says $597 in the chatbot. It's still $197. The reason it's not updated is because I'm in the middle of updating it, and you asked me if I could jump on your live, so I jumped on your live, Greg. But yeah, it's being updated to $597. And you have a preference in the chatbot whether you want to set to show the $5.97 price or whether you want to show the $97 price. And if you want to show the $5.97 price and get your commission on $5.97 as opposed to $97, well, guess what? If you're able to do that, great, because you scale a lot faster than everybody selling $97 stuff. If you get as many people as somebody getting the $97 and you're selling $5.97, obviously you're gonna make a lot more than that if you get as many people. So you get a lot better. You can actually get a lot less and work a lot less that way and make even more because you're selling a higher ticket item. And our softwares are retailed at that, and there's a lot of other value outside of just our current software. You do have access to all our future software. So we got 5 other softwares right now sitting in some stage of a closed beta or development that are going to be released, and you're going to see there are other great tools just like ours, and people are going to be willing and ready to pay for those tools, which are going to be coming out really soon, including chatbot builder, social proof software, advanced softwares for your business management, stuff like that. But if you type link, you should get your links. He should give you a link back. See, he gave you a Facebook membership link, a 97 affiliate special, and he gave you the chatbot link as well that you can that's what I shared in the group. I shared that chatbot link. So.
And so this is what you give to, I guess.
If somebody wants to pay, if somebody just wants to directly pay, you can give them the invoice link to the membership. Or you can just give them the chatbot link. They can go into the chatbot and the chatbot will understand that you referred them. And then if they ask for any products or want to purchase any products, the chatbot will automatically serve up your affiliate link to them because they're in the chatbot and you referred it. And if you look in the chatbot, so the chatbot, once you refer somebody into the Tier 5 chatbot, if he makes a purchase from there, whenever he looks at stuff, all the links have your affiliate ID embedded because you refer them to the chatbot with your affiliate link. We grab the affiliate ID out of there and we store it as a variable associated with that user. And anytime he wants to look at a link to go somewhere, we embed his affiliate ID, which is you because you referred him in there.
And that is this one here, the chatbot affiliate link right here.
That's right. So if any of you guys click that right now, you'll see Greg will get some messages. So if any of you guys want to click that link right now, you'll see Greg will start getting messages seeing that, hey, a new person came in under his link.
Okay. And so as people are going in their groups or their friends or they're texting on their phone or their email list, that's the link they really want to give them to get them started and they can get registered. Is that right?
Not really. Not really. Almost. That is the encapsulate. That is the high level form of the link. Yeah. What you really want to give people, if you want to go into Link Wizard and you want to create a short link and put a Facebook pixel on it, and then go in and share that short link and take your affiliate link and make it a nice, pretty short link. And that's the link that you actually want to share, right? You want to share that little short link that you create. Because that encapsulates everything. Could you share this one? Sure. It would be the same thing as sharing the short link, except for the short link's going to be prettier and people aren't going to realize that it's an affiliate link before they click it. If you share this one, everybody will know, hey, that's an affiliate link. If you shorten it, no one knows it's an affiliate link. You just make it pretty however you want. You can put your pixel there. You can create a custom audience on everybody that clicks it, not just conversions. And then you can share that link all over the place and do the same thing. So share the short link, not that one, but this is the link you'd want to go shorten with our URL shortener.
Okay, one thing that'd be really cool is a real quick go through of each of the softwares. John, I know you shared your screen before, but these people here, some of them hadn't seen it. They may have some questions on it, and maybe some of the website and the pages for each of the softwares. Maybe we could start for a quick demo, and either I could, if you want, and just take that one demo and a walkthrough on Link Wizard, and then you could go through the others and just show them in practicality what it could be used and how quick and simple it is. Are you down for that one exercise?
Yeah. I mean, that didn't sound like one exercise, buddy. That sounded like a lot of exercises. And I know the softwares. I know honestly, we could sit here in text and bulk and we could go through 2 hours with demos. And I keep showing you all the different stuff that it could do, and we could think of what you're trying to accomplish, and we can set it up to do that for you. But yeah, if you want to give a little bit more direction of exactly what you want me to do, yeah.
Let's take the one link. I mean, what you just said is powerful, and people go, that's awesome. And they get the power of links and sharing links. and how to get commissions. And that's going to work good for you. It's going to work good for them. It's going to help other people. So that's a very practical, simple exercise just of one of the softwares with one exercise to just take that their affiliate link and to shorten it. And then we can, at a certain point, just tell them this is where you put your Facebook pixel. Or if it's easy, just slap the Facebook pixel in right then and there.
Yeah, it's really easy. You wanna let me share my screen, buddy?
Absolutely.
Or you wanna drive? If you wanna drive, you can drive, or I can drive, whatever.
Okay, well, just tell me just tell me where to go. Throw the links in the chat group, and I'll just copy paste whatever you want to do.
I mean, well, you just need to log into Link Wizard.
Okay.
So just let me share my screen, and I'll do it. Great.
Yeah, I'll let you do it. There you go. You got it up there right way.
So this is Link Wizard. All right, so pretty straightforward. Just log in. I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find that link real quick. I lost my little Zoom pop-up. Oh, here it is right here. That little Zoom pop-up just disappears all the time. So this is Link Wizard. All right, I'm gonna grab Greg's affiliate link here, which I got, and it's pretty straightforward. So you can create a short link or create a wizard link. They're about the same, except for the question you need to ask yourself is, do you want a random ending or do you want to specify what your link's going to say? So I want to specify. So all right, I'm gonna create a wizard link. And I'm going to put this here. This is Greg's link that I just took, his affiliate link. And I'm going to put Greg Blazer rocks. That's going to be that's going to be that. Or just Greg Blazer, right? I can just put that. Now, if I got a Facebook tracking pixel, which I do, because even though I'm not a marketer, I try to learn stuff all the time. So I do some Facebook marketing sometimes, and I want to use a tracking pixel because whoever goes and sees my stuff, I want to, if they don't buy, I want to show it to them again and be like, hey, remember me? I'm still
not just again, John, again and again and again and again.
That's right. I want to keep being there so that they can understand that I'm legitimate, right? They're like, this dude must be legitimate. I'm always seeing him.
Got to say something. Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to interject one thing. Guys, this is it. This is marketing 101 is tracking and sticky pixels, okay? If this makes it that easy, you can organically get people that visit, but if once you get them cookied or pixeled, that's where you put your money down on once you have an audience in a CRM system like this, and then you put your money down and you retarget them and retarget, and people buy on the 6th or 7th time, majority. And they finally go, like John said, they're seeing you everywhere. And they finally go at the right time, the right moment, they click that need and they buy. So if you want to know how the big boys do it, that's exactly how they do it. For marketing, I don't know, that's the experience. If you want to pay some big market gurus and spend 10, 20 grand through it for them to tell you that, you can go ahead, but I'll just save you the headache and the hassle and the time, and that's how they do it. Seriously. Go ahead, John.
So I'm not sure if you guys are keeping up and watching what I'm doing. So all I've been doing here is, all I did is I took Greg's affiliate link, I put the actual URL, I want to shorten here. I gave a nice little name, something pretty that whenever the people on the internet see it, that they'll just be like, hey, I want to click that thing. So Greg Blazer. I put my Facebook tracking pixel here so I can track the pixel. I don't care about Google right now, so I'm not going to do that. I added a couple tags so that in case I got like 100 links, I don't waste 2 hours searching for that one link that I want to go in and update because I value my time. So I added a couple tags so I can find this easier. I added this description so I can understand, hey, what am I actually using this link for? What am I promoting? It's for Greg. Link preview. So if I want to use what's up?
Live on, like if I'm going to, like example, if you use that, then I won't ever be able to use that Greg Blazer on there. Like in my account. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you will, because I'll just delete it.
Oh, okay,
So
cool. No problem. Cool.
I'll just delete it. That's another reason that you want to get in now, but you don't have to worry about that. People taking your links, because really soon it's another thing that that's something that you'll find out, and maybe it's hard to trust in the business world, but if you look in the Tier 5 community, I'm really honest. I'm really transparent. Even a lot of people have told me I'm too transparent and I shouldn't be that transparent. But that's one of my philosophies is that if I'm honest, even if I mess up, if I'm honest about it, then that's going to create a large amount of value. As we get more community support and more support, the whole idea is to build customized software. And we have so much stuff on the back end and the back burner that we want to actually be able to do here. And one of those things is to essentially custom brand your short links. If you've got your own domain, you'll be able to add those domains in here and then create links behind those own little domains. So essentially you could create content pages for your website based on somebody else's content if you wanted to, just by creating the link of the website. So here's a link preview. If I want to change the link preview, like if I want to add a custom little image of Greg here, which I just took here, this nice custom little image. As you can see, I got Greg over here. I should have drew some little red eyeballs on him, but I'm not going to do that to him because I'm going to put this link all over the internet.
I want a panda hat. I want a panda
title,
hat,
man. Live Zoom call.
Huh?
And I'm gonna leave this original because I know it's gonna come up information about Tier 5 because it's for the Tier 5 chatbot. Because essentially this link preview, if you don't know what this link preview is, this link preview is essentially if I go to Facebook or anywhere I'm gonna share a link and I share this link, Facebook's going to essentially come up with this link preview right here. So I can control that, all right? I can control that like this. I can say get in touch with Tier 5. And then come back over here and say, get in touch. Oh, that didn't, copy didn't work. Get in touch with Tier 5 through Greg.
To John.
Through Greg Blazer. If you want to add an expiration date, let's say this link is only going to be valid until X amount of time, right? This link is only going to be valid till the end of the week. You could put that. You could put that there. If you want to add a schedule, you can go in and put that schedule there. So like if I want this to be on a different schedule, that can be there. That's enough for me though. So I'm going to shorten that URL. And that link that Greg Blazer link should actually work. That link in the chatbot should totally work. So now here's the Greg Blazer link. That's literally just going to take me in, and it's going to give me an error message. It's going to tell me that I can't switch. Oh, oops. Oops, I gave you the wrong link. That is not the chatbot link. We should have got it from the chatbot instead of me creating it on the fly because I gave you the wrong link. So this is the actual link right here. Sorry about that. Here is the actual link that you should be clicking. So that's your link right there. I just gave you the wrong link. So like I literally built I built the wrong link. So let me just do it again so you can see it again. It's really straightforward. Here's the actual right link. So that one is the right link. You can see if I click that one, it's going to take me right into the Tier 5 chatbot. And it's going to tell me that I can't switch because I'm under a different affiliate already. So you can see that opened up in a chatbot. And it's just saying, hey, thanks for getting in touch with Tier 5. But you'll see whenever you guys do it for Greg's link, if you've never gotten to the Tier 5 chatbot before, that it will just do that. So Facebook tracking pixel, we grabbed that guy already earlier from right here in our Facebook ads account. We grabbed that tracking pixel. I added a tag, which was affiliate link. Added this description. Link preview, I did want to give a little custom image of Greg with this link. And then, like I said, if you want an expiration date, if you want to add an expiration date, you can add an expiration and say, hey, this link expires on this date and time. And once you hit the redirect, once you hit the expiration, redirect over here. So if you've got a limited offer and you're clicking people to that limited offer, you can set the expiration date of the limited offer. Just put that link out on the internet, and you can just rest assured whenever you go to sleep and the offer expires, people clicking on that link aren't going to go to the offer anymore. They're going to get redirected to wherever else you want them to redirect. If you want to schedule, what you could do, you could create a schedule and say, hey, click this link on Monday, go here, on Tuesday, go there, on Wednesday, go there, or on some special holiday, like on Christmas, go somewhere else. You can do that. You can create that link schedule. We're not going to do all that because we don't want such a smart link. We'll have a little.
That's awesome. That's really powerful if you're doing different things or different conferences or different webinars or whatever the case. That is powerful.
Now there's that link.
Wow.
Hey.
Some people with the new link. James, thanks for posting that chatbot link in the group. James in the group here just clicked it and it popped up in my page here. I can show you guys later.
No, I can show you right now. Like literally, I can show you right now. Just looking at in Tier 5, that you'll get I'll see a message probably. Anybody that clicked, I'll see your name up here. Look, Greg, you see a message right here. It says congrats. James Neville, just click. Congrats. Greg Blazer, just click. Congrats. Alan, just click. Any of you other guys, if someone else on the live clicks right now, if you've never clicked before, just click it and you'll see that you'll just pop up right here. Here's Alan right here where it says, Alan, hey, I see you were referred to us by Greg Blazer, and Greg sees, hey, Alan just actually joined your link. Now, if Alan, if you were to actually do something, what you would see is Alan, whatever links that he gets inside the chatbot to go buy a Tier 5 product is going to include automatically Greg's affiliate ID, so that whenever he goes off to the site from the Tier 5 chatbot, Greg's automatically going to get credit because he's the person that referred him into the actual chatbot. That's all taken care of for you in the back end. So now all you have to do is, like, if you were to actually look at this right here. If you were to actually look at this, if you were to look at this, which you can't because we've encapsulated it, and you can't even see the website being opened up here. All right, but if you could, and I don't think you can see that any way possible because it's all encapsulated, you would see that the URL actually has Greg's affiliate ID right inside that. And how that works is really, I'll show you that it works. That if you look just inside. Like if you look inside this product, let's say Greg wants to offer the $97 product. So you're going to be presented with something just like this that you see, and you can see inside there, we've got Greg's affiliate ID inside there. Not Greg's, but we're referencing whatever affiliate ID is the affiliate that referred this user into the chatbot. That always just tracked whenever you click that link. That's why
I'll explain it. So guys, what John's sharing and how you guys are familiar with how this works is in Builderall, you can take any funnel, any URL, any site, and you can put it inside the back office and make it your affiliate. Okay? You guys are familiar with that in Builderall, right? So that's what John did, and that's what you're going to get. You're going to get an affiliate ID that generates through Facebook Messenger and a chat bot, or going into the platform through many different ways. So he's just using me because, I mean, it could have been Al, it could have been you. You could have said, hey, here's my link, or I signed up. Can you show it with my name? And it would be your affiliate link, and everyone would be clicking on that, or your group and your fan page, your YouTube channel, whatever, your friends, your family. And you give that link out, and they would all be registering. So it's the same thing with the Builderall affiliate link system in the back office, which I'm not going to go through and show right here. If you have any questions about that, I can show you at another time. But yeah, that's what it is. And what's amazing is this is a chat bot. If you guys ever wanted to have a chat bot, like right there, it's working for me. You just send up the link and it's already set up. Maybe John can explain how set up it is for you already for a chat bot, setting the affiliate link for Tier 5 products. But if I know John, it's pretty elaborate already, and you don't have to build the sequences, you don't have to build the emails. You just talk to him, share the link, and then they start engaging with the chatbot, and it'll share some products, some information. Isn't that right, John?
That's one option that you have. Yeah, you can definitely just refer people right into the chat bot, and as long as they click your affiliate link, that's going to be tracked. And if they, whatever products and services that they access through Tier 5, we can track and attribute that to you. If they purchase it, if they join our group, if they purchase our softwares, you'll be able to track that and get your commission and payment through that. In order to have access to that, obviously you just join our community and you get access to all that. But obviously you inside our community, you'll find several bot trainings. You'll find that me and several other people can help you build your own bots. If you want to upsell and have your own value ladders that you also offer in addition. And we have several people in the group that do that. They have their own value that they can provide, that they offer as well with their services. And they have their own chat bots and do very similar things. But you can also just drop them right into the Tier 5 chatbot, and it can be as simple as just post that little short link on your Facebook page. And if people go in and they click that link and now they're in the Tier 5 chatbot, and through our content, they decide, hey, I want to join the community and I want to join the membership and I want to pay for this, it's tracked back to you and you receive a payout for that if you're a member of the community.
Awesome. There's a person, oh, I think they just left. I was just going to say hello to someone there, but there's a question in the group from Russ. Is there video training for the products we are getting? I can say that there is for a bunch of them.
Here's one of them. So if you're still seeing my screen, here's one of them. So here's one of them, all sorts of training videos, exactly how to use the software, all sorts of training videos, RoboContact the same way. You'll see inside the community the units, the actual units for the different softwares. And inside the community, there's live training. One of the things that you get as access to a community member is essentially my brilliance and my time, and other community members that are wanting to do the same thing. And we literally get on lives and stream, and you're invited just to join the live and get on the live and ask questions. How do I do this? How do I set this up? How can I set this up? And it will be explained to you. But yeah, there are training videos on how to do everything. Like I said, even in the community, there's pre-written scripts for you to do your sales stuff because community members are contributing that. That's why I mentioned that's the main value that you're really getting is the community and the support team to be able to network and have 5-6 people that can jump on a client call with you, help you close a sale, help you understand this, help you set up this, give you pointers for this, have all this pre-made material for you already.
Totally awesome. And I can't say it'll be, this whole group is starting now and they're growing together. So I can't say, and I guess it's the nature of things, John, probably, correct me if I'm wrong. It's your vision and stuff like that, how you see it, but I don't think too many things stay like that forever because as a group and everyone coalesces, they all build their own bots, they get their agencies, they get their stuff all set up, they start using the platform. I can imagine 6 to 8 months from now, the hundreds of us that are together that have figured out and got our marketing platforms all set up and hooked up, we're going to be at a different place. Then if you go, you know what, I really want it, I'll pay the $500 a month, I'm going to get in, but some of the stuff will not be quite the same environment. Exactly.
I can almost guarantee you, Greg, Mr. Blazer, that in 5 or 6 months, especially from what I've seen, just from what I've seen on your side, Greg, and you're a strong team member, and I got several other, I don't want to say you're replaceable, but because you're not, you're a really strong team member, and I got several other team members, and myself am a mastermind genius, and I can see already from the passion and the activity in the group that in 5 or 6 months, we'll be fully funded. We will be a community-owned software development firm, and you won't be able to join for $500, for $1,000, for $5,000 a month. Because I'll tell you, you want to know the market value of just this software. You want to know this is a low-end software. This is a really low-end software right here in terms of development time that's went into produce this thing, and the market value of this is about $400,000. If you were to go to some company in the US and ask them to build you this almost $500,000 in software development time in this software. This other guy right here, this is a custom version specifically for realtors of this guy. This is a $3 million software valued on the US market built. All right. And we're going to keep kicking this out. So we'll reach our goal as a community in no time. I have no doubt in that. And once we reach our goal, that closes the group, because that alleviates me. I don't have to manage, 13, 14 client projects, building software for other millionaires and their companies. I'm free to engage my entire 4,000 hours a month in development to build other products for me and for our community, that the community members can do what they do best. Go out and sell it and market it, and let me do what I do best, build awesome softwares, and we won't need anybody else in the group. We won't allow people in the group, because there won't be any need. The need right now is to transition from being, I've handled the service-based company. I've done really good. I've done over $1 million worth of sales by myself selling software services over the last 2 years. I can manage that just fine, but we're transitioning from offering services to people to providing software products to people. And this initial exclusive community is powering us to do that. And in exchange for that, we're exclusively making all our software available to them. We're allowing them unlimited use for it. We're allowing them to resell it to their clients, start their own businesses, bootstrapped on top of that. And we're going to build on-demand custom software just like this, like you can see in the group that this feature right here, Yelp Business Leads, didn't exist. It didn't exist before today. We just launched it today because group members said, hey, we find clients. We literally just get on Yelp and run Google searches, and we've got VAs who copy and paste that data and then call them. So could you automate that for us? And we were like, yeah, it's going to take a week. Let me get an engineer. We'll go in and build that. And literally now that whole process that they're spending 2 VAs full time, 80 hours a week, it's now just completely automated in the software. You know how much money we just saved them? We just saved them $1,200 a month, and they get the same output. Now they can have those VAs do more complex stuff that's going to make them even more money. So
that's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, everybody has access to this. You get unlimited use of the software. You got Yelp Business Leads, Facebook leads, geographic leads, Google Business Leads, newly registered domain leads. And our goal is to build on-demand software for you guys, for the community, to make your lives easier, to make it easier for you to get new clients and build your agencies. Because I'm smart, and I know the philosophy that if I help enough people get successful, you guys are all naturally going to help me achieve my real vision and my real goal, because you're going to feel indebted to me, because you're going to be like, yeah, John's awesome. He helped me with this. We helped each other with that. So
let's see. So Emily said, what you're offering is brilliant. I agree. How long does the cookie inside the chat bot exist in your back office for each one of us? Yes,
there's no cookie. There's no cookie inside the chat bot. Technically, it's a referral code, but how long does that last? That lasts forever. So that lasts forever. So essentially, there's a block right here. You can see if one of you guys click on Greg's link, if there was somebody else that was in the group, all right, I'm in the group. All right, I'm in the group. Anybody who clicked on Greg's link, if you watch this, all right, let me grab my affiliate ID. All right, I've got an affiliate ID right here. So let me grab my affiliate ID and give you my affiliate ID, and you'll see what actually happens if you click on my link with my affiliate ID after you click on Greg's. So if you click on Greg's, if anybody wants to do that, click on my affiliate link that I just put inside there. You'll see what happens in the chat bot if I just actually open up the chat bot. So if any of you guys click on that link that I just put inside there, that's my affiliate link. So that link right there is my affiliate link. So it's the link that was given to me by the chat bot. If you click on that link, you'll see what actually happens is you'll just get a message that says, hey, you were already referred here by Greg Blazer. How can I help you? So it's just like reinforces that, hey, you came, Greg sent you in. So that lasts forever, essentially.
And I'm going to assume that it is not device relevant. So desktop, tablet, or mobile is irrelevant. It's all going to work the same for that person because it's through Facebook and how they are registered. Is that correct?
That's correct. It's associated with the Facebook account. So as long as that user signed into their same Facebook account, and most people don't have more than one Facebook account, anytime they try to get something from the Tier 5 bot, it's going to be it's going to be your affiliate link that's inside there. So
that is awesome. That is one thing I will say almost every affiliate platform struggles with, is people that log in once and later on they hit someone else's affiliate link or this, or it cookies out, or they register for something on their phone and then they go home on their desktop and they go, where is it? And they Google it and they click on, they re-register and it's someone else's link and it doesn't track.
Greg just got a new message saying Brian just clicked the link. You heard Greg's phone go off?
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. So that is
we're responsive. If you look in our community, so that's one thing I can say. If you look in our community, like if you look in our community, you'll see inside our community, you'll see the particulars of the reseller program, right? The particular of our reseller programs and the structure of reselling Tier 5 software. You want to know how we came up with all that? We listened to you as a community. We asked you guys, like, I'm not a marketer. I can do sales and marketing. I don't have the desire to do that. I'm a software engineer. I want to build cool softwares. I love building them, and I can do a great job doing that. So I just open that up to you guys. You guys can be the entire front end of the sales and marketing and distribution of everything that we do as a powerful software company. And I'm totally cool with that. And I'll keep working my butt off every single day, bringing you new products that you can take to the market and you can make all of us some money on. I don't want to do the sales and marketing, so I opened up the community. You guys can, I mean, the reseller platform was completely, it was spearheaded by a very, very smart guy called Dennis Paul and built with input from all interested community members. Not everybody, because not everybody takes action. Even some of you guys probably never take action. I see people, they pay money, they never do anything, or they get opportunities and they never take advantage of it. You can't expect that from everybody, but everybody who is willing to take action and put in their input and time on what they thought would be good, a good successful reseller platform, that was taken into consideration by a very smart person, and we released this reseller platform based on community support and input. Part of what the community is about us all working together. So I'm a really talented guy, but I can't do everything. I can do lots of stuff, but I want to do only what I'm passionate about, and that's building software.
Awesome. Now I wouldn't mind I'd like a copy of that. I guess I have access to it, but that would be great. I was actually looking for some of that earlier. But there's a few things. It's a learning curve, right? There's a lot of moving parts. But you pick away at one.
By the way, it's right here in the group. You can see it's a pinned post.
Reseller launch, yes. I was showing that earlier. I hadn't gone through that yet because of just getting back from camping and just getting everyone on here and whatnot. So that's great. Don saying, yes, a copy would be nice. So you see where the copy is, where John said it. Russ said, do we now have access to the new Yelp? Wow, that's exciting. A thought, John, is there's so many links, and I know I went through it with you months and months ago. The button with Facebook or sign in with Messenger and stuff like that. You have all that built in. Do you also have or plan to have the same buttons with sign in and logins and tracking for our links with YouTube or Google, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, that kind of stuff? Because there's other people that are on platforms. Not everybody, especially a lot of the millennials, are hopping off of Facebook because it's their parents' place now. Do you have some of those things in the works as well? Some of those buttons as well?
What do you mean by buttons? I'm not really understanding what you mean by buttons.
Okay. Give me a sec here. Where would I have it? See if I can find it here for you. See if I have a screenshot of it. You know, where you just go in and you want to sign in. Say someone wants to opt in to an opt-in form. Instead of putting in their name and an email, they just click, log in with Facebook. It's a button. They have login with Google, which is either Google or YouTube.
Can we make those? Sure. So like little landing pages with opt-in buttons?
No. like it's an API, it's an integration that it actually grabs their information. Like when you log in with Facebook through your chat bot, it imports all their information, verifies it, and drops it into the chat bot and into the contact list and CRM. So Google also has the same ability to do that, to drop in their email, name, and information. You could integrate that and it'll drop into the CRM, and so does Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn. So I was just wondering if you had those, because a lot of people are starting to use those. Just a thought.
We could build them, yeah. So we're pretty much unlimited in what we can build. I mean, whenever it comes to software, we can pretty much build anything that we need. Do we have those things readily in hand? No, but we can. I mean, like I said, we kick out almost 4,000 hours a month in software development, which is essentially almost 2 years of software development every month that we do. So.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, you're pulling the contact info and email from Google. Yeah, Sander, that's kind of what I was talking about. It's the same thing as a Facebook button, but it's a Google button.
Yeah, you just want you want some embeddable button that you can put on a website somewhere. Whenever someone just clicks it, you're going to grab their information and shoot it off to wherever you want to shoot it off to. So I could see pretty easily creating some software that allows you to essentially go in and link up your YouTube accounts or whatever, which you really wouldn't actually have to link in your accounts. What you would do was essentially go in and create like a new set of buttons that you could get an embeddable code for and embed it anywhere you want to, and somebody could click one of those buttons, and whenever they click one of those buttons, you can collect whatever information that you want about and then shoot that information off somewhere, like into one of our CRMs or into any other thing, an Excel spreadsheet or whatever, and create a button for like a really, really easy webinar registration or a really easy sign up registration where it's on your lead page, it's on your landing page somewhere, and instead of somebody actually filling out a form, they just click that button and then it's in the back end of our system and you can shoot it off anywhere you want. Can we engineer and build that? Yeah, sure. No problem whatsoever. We do a lot more complex stuff than that. So
cool. Very handy, since as marketers, most of us know that 80% of the people are on their mobile phones, and people are inherently lazy. They don't want to sit there and type on their little phone and to get something that they can just click a button, log into Facebook, or if they're not on Facebook, click to log in with Google instead of and they trust that too. There's a trust factor that it's actually verified and authentic if they're able to log in with a platform that they already know, like, and trust. So just an idea there, John, I think would be fantastic. But yeah, it's a little bit beyond the scope of today's meeting. Some of those things, just an idea. Let's see. Russ said something. Hi, John. Is it possible to let a company who already is using a Microsoft CRM to transport all the information into our CRM in Tier 5?
My answer would be kind of, sort of, yes. So they could export their data. Sure, and import their data into our system. Yes. But they could I say that they could export all their data and import it all into our system? No, they could export all their data and they could match up their data fields and import it into our system. But it's very likely that in whatever CRM that they have some custom fields or some custom pieces of data that don't exist in our CRM, so they're not going to be able to import those fields. But they can get their data out of their CRM and bring it into our CRM. But some of the data we are not going to account for. So because every CRM is really, really, really different, we account for all the real basic pieces of information. So for the most part, yes. But I mean, you could assume that there could be custom pieces of data that they're storing in their CRM right now that we don't have a spot to hold right now. Now, can we go in and add those capabilities? Yeah, sure. Like I said, we're really, really responsive in what different changes or modifications are needed. And at the end of the day, we have the ability to do something like this as well to help you and help your businesses. And what essentially this is our CRM. This is our software product that's highly customized, that's specifically hyper customized for Galver, which is the Greater Las Vegas Real Estate Association, and they use it to do kind of what Greg was talking about earlier. Like, you think about it, they got properties. They have an MLS where they're selling houses, and we automatically create lead capture pages for all the properties for them and publish them to the internet. So you can see the property, how much it costs, where it's at, the information about the property, and it just has a lead capture page where they can submit it, and now they're instantly inside the CRM as a lead, and you can follow up with them and reach out to them. And this is just a hyper modified version of our CRM, and that's one of the things that you have it as an affiliate that you're able to do is take any of our core products, and if you have a client that wants custom integrations and needs custom software, we can go in and launch their very own custom software project. And what did we do for Galver? What did we do for these guys? We saved them over $1 million worth of software development because they didn't have to build all the infrastructure because we already built it.
Awesome. That's good. Does that did that answer most of your questions there, Russ?
Yes, I want one more.
Oh, Russ is working on a couple more questions, looks like. So that was a bit. John is off to his graduation. Awesome. Proud dad. Congratulations. Doing something right there. Getting the kid to graduate. That's great. Maybe next upcoming marketer. Who knows? So any other questions, guys? Is this exciting? Let's hear some feedback, some things like that. You did? Russ has a question as well. Do you have or could you make a software, John, that will generate leads for a local business, for example, a funeral home?
Could we build something? Yes, but we'd have to strategize how you're actually going to generate the leads. I mean, the software essentially, how you're going to generate the leads for, you said, a local funeral home business. All right. So I wouldn't say necessarily you want a software to generate those leads, right? Those are super hypersensitive leads. Actually, I was talking to somebody at Internation's event the other day. She's a girl, she has her own little funeral home. I was asking her, like, how do you market that service, right? It's funny that you mentioned that because I just had a conversation about it 2 days ago. Like, how do you market the service of I help take care of dead people and, bury dead people. It's a hard to market thing, right? You can't just run Facebook ads like, hey, did somebody just die? You want me to bury them? It's like, that's not a good marketing approach. So I don't think you really need a software for that. Your software that you need what Greg was talking about earlier. You need some pages that you can rank so that whenever that person is in grief and they're querying Google, where can I find this service to take care of this person? It's not an ad that you display in somebody and you don't market that ad. It's definitely only people who are searching for this should you be trying to show relevance. And that's just creating a simple landing page and a simple website and then optimizing it and then maybe paying some ads to show up in a relevancy search. So you don't need a software for that. You do need a system like Greg's offering you with Builderall to create those little pages, go through a process to optimize them so that they rank and maybe spend a little money in ads so that you're at the top in the ranking and you can capture the lead. What the software needs to do is to deliver the leads, automate the follow-up, maybe do some pre-screening, and like I said, automate the follow-up and track everything, right? That's what the software really needs to do because there's no software that's going to really magically generate real leads. There's software that can get contact information for you, sure, but is contact information a lead? Not really. Contact information enables you to contact and reach out to somebody that if they're interested and they bite, they become a lead. But that's what I would see the software doing is automating the follow-up. And yeah, we have software that does that already.
Russ mentioned this is he was thinking of pre-planning, not at death. So Russ, is there a way, I don't know, do you have a mic or something you could share or maybe clarify that maybe a little bit? And then Don said he had to head out. And I could turn my speaker down.
John,
Yeah.
there's echo in here. Okay, great. In the pre-planning, which I did for 27 years, would there be a way that you could look in Facebook, and when someone makes a comment, their friend's mom passed away, and they said, they're sorry for that and condolences and praying for them. Is there a way that you could collect those and then send that, just to send that to the business? Because those are the people who are interested in pre-planning.
No, you're not. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to essentially listen to Facebook and just like listen to all Facebook's data, and whenever somebody goes in and makes an announcement that somebody's passed away, be able to scrape that information and grab that information and then deliver that information. No, that would be virtually impossible. You're muted, Greg. So no, sorry, that's not really a capability to listen to just really watch Facebook comments. Now you can on your own page, sure. Can we build software that will watch your own page and content that you publish through your page and listen to comments that were published on content that you own? Sure. But if Sally Joe's mom just died and she's posted on it, and somebody else has said, sorry, when's the funeral? Can we listen to that information and see that information? No, we couldn't in the past, and even if we could, it would definitely be impossible now because of all the analytical stuff. So stuff like that, no, we can't treat Facebook like that. It'd be really tricky if we could, but no, we can't. Not that I know of anyways, so hopefully that answers your question.
Okay, awesome. That's awesome.
Right, and you don't really want to, I don't, from my perspective, and again, like I said, I'm not a marketer and salesperson. I don't think that you really want to do that anyways. I don't think with that type of service, like with that type of service, due to the nature of the service, I don't think that you want to be doing cold outreach. Like, I don't think that's going to go over just from I could be wrong, but I don't think cold outreach on a funeral service is going to go over very well. I think you want to make sure that that business is listed properly all over the internet and is easy to be found and has processes in place to automate incoming leads and follow up with incoming leads, because that's a really highly sought out service, a very specific thing, and the state of mind that that person's in. If you're doing cold outreach to a person whose mom or dad just died and they're really, really close and really upset, and you got somebody that's out there handling those incoming leads that is not really as qualified as you think they are, that could be a massive PR nightmare for you. Like, I wouldn't suggest that myself.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Any other questions from anybody on this amazing opportunity? Anybody? Had a lot of really, really great questions. I hope we done our best to cover them all.
Hey, Subo.
I think we've covered a lot of them, John, without actually even covering all the softwares. Now, besides just, you covered Link Wizard, Text in Bulk. We touched on RoboContact. Didn't even touch Magic Zap or any of the other softwares as well. Like maybe, Magic Zap, I don't know, might be people haven't done Zapier or any of those integrations or connections yet. But what are some other names of softwares that you have that are available inside the Tier 5 besides what we've touched on?
So those 5 are our main ones. That's what we can consider our stable lineup that we've been building over the last 2 years. And those are pretty massive softwares, as you can imagine. I mean, Text in Bulk has over 9,000 hours worth of dev time, not including planning and testing time. So those 5 that you mentioned, RoboContact, which is automated prospecting and cold outreach, Text in Bulk, which is essentially a CRM and a contact manager that allows you to do two-way communication, and also does a lot of lead generation. Invoicing You, which is a payment portal that allows you to sell products and services. Link Wizard, which is a UR management platform that allows you to create truly smart links and manage those links. And then Magic's app, which essentially allows you to create dynamic website content, to create personalized content for your website traffic, track activity, and essentially follow up based on actions that are happening on your website. Those are essentially our core products. We have some other products as well, like Digital Employee ID, which is a product that allows businesses to issue digital employee IDs. If you have magnetic locks and stuff like you do, like I do at my office, it allows you to essentially issue an ID to somebody's phone. Hey, is Subo still there? Subo, let me have a smoke, buddy. It allows you to essentially issue digital IDs to people's mobile devices, and then they can authenticate with your electromagnetic locking system, right, with their smartphone, and that works on top of, thank you so much, that works on top of whatever authentication system. Like we have a fingerprint scanner and an RFID scanner. It works on top of that, right, with that. So we've got Corporate Confessions, which is another business tool, which allows, if you're a business owner or your client is a business owner, it allows that business to instantly have a truly anonymous social confession portal where employees can go in and list their grievances or their thoughts and opinions that they typically wouldn't do in an open form, in a non-anonymous form, which, as you can understand, if you're a business owner, like I'm a business owner, and I understand that I'm the CEO of the company and I'm like the top level executive, owner, founder of everything, and that everybody that works for me, I could ask them a question and they may not always be honest with me. Like if I yell at one of my employees and say, hey, you're an idiot, and then I ask them, hey, did I hurt your feelings? Most of the time they're not going to be really honest, because they're like, that's the dude that pays me, so I'm going to give them different information. So Corporate Confessions allows them a mechanism to give truly honest feedback. So as a business, you can implement actionable policies and get the valuable feedback from your employees that they're too scared to give you because they don't want to lose your jobs or hurt anybody's feelings. So it allows you to act on that. We've got a software called Affiliate Marketing Promotions that allows you, if you got your own funnels and your own websites and you're selling products and services, you want to start your own affiliate platform to allow other affiliates to promote your products and services and pay them a commission to do that. It allows you to go in and integrate your own system and get affiliates and track that. We got Chatbotlo coming up.
That's awesome. What's the name of that one that helps you make the affiliate platform?
That's called Affiliate Marketing Promotions. So that one does callbacks and everything. It integrates with Stripe so that if you've paid out your affiliate and you owe him some commission, and then the dude he refers asks for a refund, and you issue a refund in Stripe, it automatically claws back and takes out of the affiliate account and says, hey, he's not owed that commission anymore because the dude that we're paying him a commission on, refunded the payment. So tracks all that, makes it really, really easy, gives you really pretty analytical. How do you get access to the software, Sandra? You sign up for the membership and pay the membership fee, and after you sign up, we give you software logins, we accept you into the community, provide you all that support. So,
and like you said, yes, he did. There's a couple questions. Brian was asking if there's any VPN software. Rod mentioned the Link Wizard. He was having a hard time logging in. He got an error. And the YouTube views. Russ was asking if there's any programs to help get YouTube views. I don't know if that directly, but I mean, I definitely happy to be stand corrected. I don't know. But
I don't think so. Other than promoting that, promoting your YouTube links and sending them out to people. I mean, other than just contacting and sending out through text message or email links to your videos, I don't think any would really necessarily help with promotion. And you could use the URL tool to encapsulate the URL to to make sure that essentially your content stays syndicated all over the internet.
Oh, do you have any backlinking software out of curiosity, like backlinking creation software similar to Money Robot, John? My own thought.
No, we don't. No, we don't right now. But what I can say, no, we don't. But what I can say is that right now everybody's getting in at the very beginning of a community movement. They're getting in at the very beginning of a Tier 5 movement. And if what you can imagine is that I've been working over the last 2.5 years building this company up, training people in this company, but essentially 80% of the time working for clients. So all the software that we have right now, which encapsulates so much stuff already, we've done that in our spare time. We haven't been able to focus our full efforts on building tools for ourselves because we have to work for clients to come up with our revenue. So now we have a shift in this community where our community is coming together and they're paying the membership fee. They're getting access to all our software. They're getting access to reseller software to make money and additional income streams. And what that does now is frees us up from all the client work where we don't have to spend, out of our 4,000 hours a month, we don't have to spend, 3,500 giving services to our clients, building tools for them. We can consume the entire amount and build tools for us. And guess what? The community members are the ones that get to say, okay, let's build VPN stuff. We need that. Let's build backlinking stuff. We need that. Let's build social media aggregator stuff and social media manager like a clone of Hootsuite. And guess what? Now we have so much time to actually go in and build more of our own tools. Everything that we built so far, like I said, has been in our spare time. And the whole idea of this offer is to get people in from the ground level so that together we can work together and you guys can have all our tools and use all our tools, have unlimited use to use them and resell them to make your own money, but also allow us and enable us to follow our dreams of building our own software products where we can add to this tool belt. And within another 6 months, we can have 5 more tools that we add to our tool belt. And another 6 months, we just keep adding them. And then every time you ask a question, hey, do you have that? I'm going to be like, yeah, sure, we have that because we built it. And if we don't, we just go in and build it. Because you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Like I could show you an example. I'm not sharing my screen anymore, but I could show you an example of an 8-hour software that we built to get promotion in a group of 20,000 marketers that want to fund us to build another software. And it just took us 8 hours. And if you can imagine that, whoa, in 8 hours, I got 40 engineers that work here in 8 hours, how much time that we can actually produce.
Show us real quick, John. Yeah, you bet. And just give you guys an idea what John's saying is the same thing that you guys bought in. A lot of you bought in with Builderall at $29. Some got it for $19, and they get that price for life. And so this price for life with Tier 5 and growing in the community, and as we build more tools, you get those added in to be able to use them in your account. And like John says, you get the ability to resell them as well and get the licenses to resell at preferred rates. Just like Builderall has, if you guys got in like even 4 months ago with Builderall, they have new tools. They didn't even have a webinar platform. They didn't have different stuff. They're getting a whole bunch of other tools. It just keeps adding, but your costs don't go up. And so just like Tier 5 already has a major base of unbelievable softwares that I just told you and John shared with you are able to make you major money as an agency, a marketing agency for leads and selling them. It's very easy. Then you will have all these extra tools and you can make those comments and suggestions to be part of that group to build them. Let's see, the Tier 5, Al was saying, or Emily said, what is this extractor? And Al was saying the Tier 5 97 sign-up link goes to a checkout page that shows today's date is May 10th. So would the next payment be due on June 10th already?
The Tier 5 sign-up link, I'm not sure what link you're referring to, but it definitely shouldn't show May 10th because it's the 22nd today. But yes, it would be 30 days Stripe. We use Stripe billing for everything, so it would be 30 consecutive days. Every 30 days you get billed.
Where'd you get that, Al? Was that the Tier 5 / Greg Blazer, or? You're muted. If you're.
Yeah, that was the Tier5 / Greg Blazer.
Oh, okay. So I can see what link you may see. You may see this date right here. You may see this date right here, which is the date that we actually created this product. So I can see that that's what you may be talking about. This is a date that we actually created this product in the back end. This is when we actually created this affiliate link and created this product. Your billing works every 30 days. So from the time you sign up, every 30 days is every 30 days is when your actual billing is due. And what is this tool right here? So essentially, if you can understand, like one of the things I did with Chatvago, I know some of you guys maybe know about Chatvago, is there was a need for something, especially in my niche, in my area, in the place that I'm an influencer, which is chatbots. Maybe you know me, maybe you don't, but a lot of people that are into chatbots, and a lot of people that are following certain influencers in chatbots, those influencers look to me for content and to teach them how to do stuff in chatbots, because I'm a tech wizard and I know how to do it really, really easily. All right. So this is a little free tool that we built in 8 hours of time to build a relationship with somebody that has a large following, because we're working on, with people like Greg's help, reaching our goal, funding our community, and closing the doors and getting on with normal everyday business, which is going back to the drawing board, building a bunch of cool softwares, distributing them to our community and our network to go in and make profit for everybody by reselling those things and marketing those things. So we're using this as another entry. And like I said, you can understand this is 8 hours of work. This is only one day worth of work that went in to do this thing. And there's a whole plan that somebody, his name's Elias, is he's actually working on, because they want to make this a paid tool. You just get your access token, and let's say, for example, you have a call tracking software and you want to get marketing, you want to know how to market that thing, right? So you've got a competitor, let's say like Callfire, right? So you want to know how to market your thing, so you go find your competitor and you put them in here, and then you just wait. And what's going to happen is we're going to go to their Facebook page and we're going to get all their Facebook posts and all the likes, shares, and comments on that post, and the content and the links and the pictures and the videos and all that good stuff. And we're going to dump it out to a file for you, so that you can then go in and load it into another little tool like Google Data Sheets, and create a little report as far as what were the most engaged on posts there, and what were the least engaged on posts, so that you can compare content and you can see, hey, we're in similar things, so here's 5 of my competitors. Let me go get all their data and look and see on all their posts which ones got the most engagement. Let me look at those posts and see what their posts were about, and let me create a similar message, because the people buying that stuff also want to buy my stuff because it's similar, because we're competitors. So let me just copy what they're doing. And that's what this tool allows you to do. And this is 8 hours of development. I mean, this guy's really, really in his early concept that we're going to end up building out, because we already have somebody just with this 8 hours that's really interested in building this out with their own network, because they know in their own network that they know in their own network that they can get people to pay for this, especially if we add, more features, like instead of just giving 1 page, give 5 pages, give 10 pages, and then compare from each page the best performing post, and then run some basic AI that parses the text and finds similar keywords and the frequency of their occurrences, and create a little map that says, hey, if you're looking for these 5 people, what do they have in common? Here's posts that are trending that people are liking. Here's content that they're putting out that people aren't actually liking, so that you can make marketing decisions based on that. Yeah, you have access to this tool. Other tools that we have, like for example, is this one, that are kind of like, we don't market them, but they're really free tools that we use that you guys still have access to. We use them for stuff like, we build a lot of chatbots. So you have access to tools like this. This is another free tool. Like I said, we don't really market it, and it doesn't have immediate potential for you to make money from it. But you can definitely, I mean, it does in some extent, not from somebody signing up and paying it, but from you using it in your process. What does this guy do? This guy allows you to create an AI, an NLP engine, a natural language processing engine, through Dialogflow, a Google service, and easily connect it to your chatbot so that your chatbot can have a brain and it can understand what people say in a non-generic way. People talk in a natural language and they ask, hey, are you busy tomorrow? Because I want to meet with you. Do you have any time open on your schedule? Because we need to schedule a meeting. Hey, let's have a call, right? All of those are intent. Somebody saying, hey, we need to talk, let's set up a time. And people say that in a lot of different ways through a natural language. Well, Dialogflow is Google's AI and it's free to use. And if I were to try to explain to you as a developer how to go in and integrate that with your chatbot, it would be a long discussion. You probably couldn't do it. So we built a solution where you just log in, click a couple buttons, and now your chatbot has a brain. I have a lot of free tools like this.
So is that like some people have chatbots already that they're using or they've bought? And can this be integrated to give their chatbots that brain as well?
That's correct. So if you...
So any chatbot?
This works specifically with Chatfuel chatbots. So this is specifically, I'm sure you could actually make it work with another chatbot, but like if you're using MiniChat, it wouldn't work really good with MiniChat because MiniChat has like a default 24-hour rule where they're only going to go into a default message every 24 hours if the chatbot's AI doesn't understand something. So this works. We built this specifically for Chatfuel users because there's 100,000 of those users, and there's more and more every single day. And this saves them literally 100 hours worth of time. Just clicking a couple buttons.
You also are, because I do know and work with you and understand your vision where you're going. You are currently working on building a chatbot platform as well, and so
that's phase 2 of Chatbongo. Yep. Phase 2 of Chatbongo is a chatbot platform that's a business and a bot. So you think about Builderall, everything it can do, everything it can't do. That's Chatbongo. That's you got a business. That business needs a phone number. It needs an email. It needs a Facebook page. It needs a website, and it needs a way to take money. And that's essentially Chatbongo. The second iteration of Chatbongo is the chatbot building platform. And once that platform's there, you could see, if you had any vision, you could see that if you got a chatbot building platform and you've got a CRM like we got with Text and Bulk that can do calls, text, and emails, right? And you've got a payment system like we have with Invoicing You that can do all your transactions. And you got a link management system to really get real analytics on link clicks. And then you've got a little website builder like you have with Builderall or you have with ClickFunnels. That's everything a business needs to get out there and get social and get incoming leads and communicate with them and sell stuff, right? Now, on top of that, you add a layer of lead generation like we have with RoboContact and even in Text and Bulk, those lead generations. That's everything a business needs. You're an entrepreneur, you want to be a business, you are a business, and you're not making it in the digital world. That's everything you need right there out of a box to get up and going and start making money. So.
Awesome. That's really cool.
So we have a lot of other softwares in several stages of development, and part of the whole deal with the group membership, what you guys are getting to be part of from the ground up, there is huge revenue potential. Obviously, there's huge income potential with what we already have, but you're allowing us the vehicle to be more creative and continue to build our own software products for us and not for other companies that are making $1 million off of using them. We'd rather build the softwares for us, and instead of that other company that is paying us and we're building for that's going to make $1 million, $2 million, $10 million off of using the software that we just built for them, we'd rather us own the software and distribute all the profits through our group members by you guys being the only ones that can sell and use the softwares. Either have extra money in your pocket or have a competitive edge on other competitors because they don't have access to the same type of tools.
So I would say ambassadors, as we were example, not having a CRM and Infusionsoft is only one CRM pretty much and powerful, but yeah, people pay $500 a month for it. Here, for the cost of being an ambassador and $97 a month, we have infinite amount of ability and multiple income stream capability and the way to leverage these tools to create massive amounts of income, like 3 ways: through Builderall itself, through all the Tier 5 softwares as well through reoccurring income, which out of curiosity, I wouldn't mind knowing the percentage breakdowns of that, John, after this. And then you can use the amalgamation of the tools to build up an opportunity where you can sell the traffic to people at your price point that you get, from a couple hundred to a couple $1,000s every single month. So there's a multitude of ways that today, with this amalgamation, you have a multitude of ways to make money, and not just a one solution or one trick pony on how to make money, which you can, and there's people doing it, but it gives you the ability, especially if you have a hard time being out there and putting your face out there. So there's a question for John too with that is, where can we, Emily was asking, where can we have access to these tools? And then just the pricing and commission structure for these tools for people to be able to resell as additional income sources.
Sure. So that post extractor that I just showed you, that 8-hour tool, that's 8 hours of our time, that post extractor. Look what I just gave you. I just gave you essentially the performance stats. I mean, you need to know basic spreadsheet stuff to be able to turn this into a presentable graph to give to a client and a competitive report about their competitors. I just gave you 1,500 posts from one of our competitors in a couple seconds. So where can you get access to all the tools? Those will be things that you can find in the chatbot and also in the Tier 5 community. If you're not finding anything that you need that exists, then all you have to do is reach out in the Tier 5 community, and you'll find several people willing and eager to help you there, me being one of them. Where can you find all the information about the reseller platform and the affiliate platform and that structure? Well, what the pre-launch of everything, like I said, keep in mind, I'm not a sales and marketer. I don't really have any desire to do this. What I want to do is build software. That's what I'm good at. That's what I'm passionate about. So this is a task that we divvied off to the smart people in the group already, the early adopters that want to be part of this new wave and want to get on board and really all work together. So this is what they actually put together, where you can see all the outlines of essentially the structure if you sell the $97 a month membership, for example. So if all you do is share links to the chat bot and do a live video with me as a host, or with Greg as a host, and talk about the actual opportunity and funnel people in, and they buy the $97 membership and come into the Tier 5 community, you're going to get $40 a month payout of that. Now, once you refer that person, if they are a go-getter and they go out and refer a bunch of people as well, and let's say they're not even a go-getter, all they do is do the same thing, they share the link and have a live video, you're going to get $17 a month on anybody that signs up under them. So that's for
two-tier.
That's for the unlimited use and the membership, and you can see there's actually, this is the software suite and unlimited use, and then you can also go in and get individual units for if you just want to sell one unit of RoboContact or one unit of text in bulk. You can see that you get $20 a month per sale of that, and $8 a month goes to the guy above you. If you just want to sell Invoicing You or Magic Zap or Link Wizard, those are $27. You can sell that. You can promote that as a $27 product, and you get $13 a month, and the dude above you gets $5 a month. So right off the bat, like I said, keep in mind, guys, I'm a transparent guy. I don't want to lie. I'm not going to come out and say I'm a mastermind marketer. I am a genius developer and engineer. I've built a company around a passion that I love, which is software development and building software products. All right. Everything else here is input from people like Greg and Dennis that are really good at this. But we've given you 3 essential products that you can push right now: a $27 product if you want, a $47 product, or a $97 product, all of which you get paid a commission, and all of which there's also a second tier affiliate commission that you can get.
Awesome.
And that's all outlined right here. If you're into white label, if you want to have white label, then That's also available if you want to start like an exclusive agency and you don't want to sell stuff under the Tier 5 brand or under the brand of which the softwares are right now, and you want to really have your own brand and be like, hey, I'm my own software company. I've developed all these tools. I've got all these tools. And you can walk in and say, yep, I've got my own company. I've got my own brand. And we've got a $3 million software sitting as an asset for us, because that's essentially what this is. It would be a $3 million valuation software on the open market in the US. If someone were to quote you all the hours that it's going to take to plan and execute and test and deploy this software, that's what they would quote you. So we do have white label options available, but those are obviously going to require an investment, and they're more costly because they're work on our end that we actually have to do. And you're white labeling everything, and you're going against the standardized model, and you're setting your own prices and having more control of your own business and not just referring people.
Great. Let's see. Emily says she's going to go and check or Sandra said, you know, can we resell the apps individually? That, I think John answered that quite well with that document. Shows it's all broken down. It's all there for you. It's very easy. And so you have a multitude of tools that you can sell and make reoccurring income from, starting at 40% for every price point for each tool that you have, as well as I'm sure you can amalgamate and make package deals as well. And Emily said, I will go and check the document in the Facebook group. She has to go, and have a great day. And she would like to have a live with John in the following days, and she'll send you a PM for checking the availability. All right, John. So got another appointment, which is awesome. And that's how it's done. So same thing. Emily's going to have, she has her link, the chat bot's already set up. And she's going to just let people know, whoever and however she can. She's going to get on Zoom. I mean, you can get Zoom for free if you need help, guys, and you need more than just, 45 minutes, which you probably will. I can lend you Zoom or go on Zoom or something like that. And maybe John has a commercial Zoom, probably. And you can set that all up and get people coming in, okay? So no reason you can't do a live like this, have multiple people. And it doesn't need to cost you anything. You just got to take action and do it. And it's an amazing opportunity that we're going to grow.
If you want to do the live and you don't have Zoom and capabilities, I can host a Zoom event for you. Greg, you could host a Zoom event. I mean, I'm more than happy to do that. And you should. And honestly, from my perspective, it should be an easy sell. Essentially, what I'm doing is I'm allowing you to own our company and get exclusive rights to use all our software and sell all our software. And we're going to keep building those for you and keep providing you more and more and more tools. So. Yeah, everything should be the link that I shared worked just fine. So, my Greg, I don't know what you're talking about. My Greg, when I click it,
no, he's talking about Link Wizard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in it right now.
I think he's looking, maybe trying to get into the program or the platform, Link Wizard. Oh, there you are. Okay. John, I think Rod, can you unmute yourself and maybe just explain one-to-one instead of me going through a proxy of the chat thing, and just mention that so we can help you a little better, please?
Yeah, it's, I've tried to log in. I've tried to reset my password. And it just keeps coming up with an error, which I've pasted on at the bottom of the chat there, and it just keeps doing it. And there's 3 of 3, 2 of 3 is 1 of 3 pages of errors. I just keep trying to log in. So the next thing I'll do is I'll try and clear my cookies and see what happens then.
Can you just PM me your email address that you use to sign up?
Yeah.
On here somewhere. I think it's here.
You can set it just to John if you want in the chat. Select the down arrow instead of everyone, just to John, and you can throw your email in there to him.
I think I got it right here. Did you change your password before?
Yeah.
Ron, is this you?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that have you done any setup in the software at all, Ron?
Not at all. I've changed the password.
Right, but have you done any setup? Have you created
I've done
any?
nothing else. All I did was have a look inside.
This is another benefit that you get. Give me just 1 second. My chat bot's not actually responding. Oh, crap. I know why he's not. I know why he's not responding, because he's my wrong chat bot, because I don't want everybody in the world to have access to that. This is another benefit that you get, though. You get bot training to learn how to build and sell chat bots, which are really, really powerful. As you can see, I'm going to just delete your user account and then add your user account to the softwares again, and just make sure that you can go in and actually log in. That looks like your CSRV token there. So not really sure what's going on with your account right now. Hold on just 1 second. I'll check it out for you, though. I got what's going on. So just hang tight with me, and I want to say just check back tomorrow. I got to go fix something real quick because there wasn't a cascading delete that happened on something. So that does happen from time to time. As you guys could, I do want to be transparent so you guys understand that we're always building new stuff and we're always releasing new stuff. And we just actually today pulled 3 different things out of beta and launched them into the production version of our software, and it looks like that kind of created an issue with your particular account. So that's something that will be fixed pretty easily. By tomorrow, you'll see you won't have any issue with that.
Okay, John, thanks.
Now, right there, this is worth all the money in the world to have access and talk to the CEOs, the partners, the heads and leaders in the company, that if there's an issue or something, you have access. Example, as leaders and ambassadors and Builderall, to have access to Eric or the leaders or partners in the group to have something handled so you can move forward in your business and help others. To be the leaders, you need that access, right? So how many times you bought stuff and there's something not working and you're going through a support ticket or this, and like literally I remember one company, it takes like 2 weeks to get a reply. It's ridiculous. So, you know, it's totally worth being on a ship that's sailing with amazing people, marketers, and people that you can connect with, the captains, and continue to move your boat in a good direction at any time. Seriously, it's awesome. So, I mean, that's why I jumped on the board many months ago. So yeah,
and it happens. I'm not going to lie and say our softwares are perfect. Are they overall stable? Yeah, sure, they're overall. I can get in. I mean, I'm not going to lie and say they're perfect. I get in right now on Facebook, show you several bugs on Facebook because it happens in software development. But I can assure you that I'm accessible. I'm here to support you guys. I'm here obviously to support my own software products and not have bad products. So whenever there's issues, I'm going to take ownership. I'm accessible to you. You can see we do have a very easy distributed way. Like you can see right now that one issue that you're talking about, as soon as this dude, his name's Crescendo, who comes in every day and his job is to check any customer supported bugs. And if there are none, to build out new features and functionalities that our members are asking for. As soon as he comes in, he's going to see this and he knows this is one of the first things that he needs to do. And he's just going to go resolve this and mark it that it's done. He's just going to go in and be like, okay, just thinks he's going to go market, hey, I'm working on this, and then he's going to go market that it's done. So there's a system and mechanism. If you have any issues, you can just reach out. We're supportive, and we're going to do everything that we can to make sure that you're happy in this venture as well.
Awesome. Awesome, John. That's great. Love it. Love it. Perfect. So I think if there isn't any more other questions or things coming up, I think we're going to wrap this session off. Definitely stop the recording and go from there. Any more questions? Questions, guys, gals?
I think the only question is, how soon are you guys going to sign up?
Yeah. I guess.
Are you going to get in before the deadline closes and it doubles in price? Are you going to be one of the first 200 or however many it is to get in developers, or are you going to get it at a later price and miss out on this amazing deal?
I think James took all the words out of my mouth. I'm speechless at this point. I go, that's awesome. It's perfect.
I didn't quite hear him, to be honest. I couldn't hear him properly.
You can hear it? Okay, I'm turning my speaker down, James. Give her. You say that. I can't. That's awesome.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Much better now, yeah.
Yeah, my mic was down. Yeah, I was just saying the only question left is how long are you going to wait to get in on this deal? Are you going to be one of the first 200 in the group and get access to the developers, or are you going to be paying double when this awesome opportunity closes?
Well, I agree there. That's what I am. I'm an action taker. That's why I have my own company. That's why I got 40 people that work for me. That's why I've been able to develop all these tools, because I'm an action taker. You know, I do it every day in business. I take calculated risks. That's called action. So this offer won't be available for forever. It is right now because I'm even myself. I realize my strengths and my weaknesses, and I'm looking for support and positive vibes and augmentation and the things that either I'm not real good at or I simply don't want to do. That's sales and marketing. So yeah, right now you have an unlimited channel to go in, participate on the ground up, to get use of all these tools that we have sold on ourselves and made money selling on ourselves, but to sell on ourselves, that is me. Like, I got to do that stuff. I don't want to do that stuff. So you have access from the ground up. And from what I can see so far, I mean, I just started this, and I just started this not that long ago to actually open this up and have this opportunity as a way to really be a win-win for everybody. It alleviates me. Trust me, I'm willing to give lots of stuff up. And people tell me that. I've had several people tell me that, John, you're giving up too much. You're giving up too much. You've done all this, and you're, this is way too much what you're giving. But honestly, what I'm looking for is help on the front end of sales and marketing and doing that so that I can do what I want to do. What everybody wants to do is follow their passions, which is, for me, is build cool softwares.
Exactly. Getting a bit of reverb there.
Yes.
Paul is asking, can I rewatch this? Yes, this will all be uploaded into the training area and the weekly mastermind session, so you can access that at any time. I'll get that in there for you by tonight at the latest, once it's all finished rendering and all ready.
Awesome. All right. Before we go, anyone need any more help, any links, things like that? I think we could probably shut down the recording and then just have maybe after party questions and things like that. So I think that's probably it. Let's shut down the recordings here. James? Thank you, everybody, for coming. It was a long session, but you know what? Rome wasn't built in a day, and no marketing agency was built in a day, and definitely not a soft. Well, yeah, one software you saw was built in a day with the team in 8 hours and crushed that out. So that's pretty awesome. And so that's the power of Tier 5 and the ability and them working behind you and getting on board. So yeah, any questions, feel free to contact me, our partners, John as well. And I really get on board because definitely we're not going to be held back by having a limitation of tools or ability to market and to leverage our skills and mindset and not make money. We have the mindset, we have the ability. It makes only sense to hook up the tool and then you make money. And so it's the missing ingredient. We've taken you this far and we've gotten you where you're advertising on Facebook. You understand the platform, you understand pixeling, you understand affiliate marks and affiliate links and marketing. We've shown you how to change and hook up and even make your own funnels, given you funnels. Also how to do promotional offers to get conversions and to get leads off of cold call advertising online through Facebook, solos, and other things. And all those things can be perfected. But like I said, a little bit of a long range goal, marketing, I'd really like to take some people to get them to make 5 figures in a short time, the next couple of months. That's what James and I are doing. And we want to take some of you with us and share that. And it's not going to be very easily possible. And for most, it may never be possible unless they have the right tools to do that as an agency and sell traffic. And so without the tools, you probably can't come for the same ride. Will we help and continue to support with Builderall? Absolutely. But yeah, so this is what we're doing and adding into our wheelhouse. And it's going to be awesome. So continue, watch us. Again, if you need to, ask any questions if you have to. Definitely we want to see you guys make it and crush it and have more influence, impact, and income, taking you further faster with the Boss Team. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you guys.